when we last left off, our much less than intrepid, certainly not heroes, anti-villains, let's go with that. Our anti-villains were a part of a raiding crew heading to the Black Isles when they were attacked by a giant zombie-spewing squid, one of the largest great beasts there is. Their ships were destroyed utterly and the crew slaughtered. Our anti-villain party only made it out by the luck of the gods and perhaps the blessing of the storm. They washed up on a beach, not knowing where they were, or who they were half the time. I think Djungervral has turned into a very, very angry black man. Just
Turned into.
Yes, Djungervral is just a villain. Let's be honest. And then they arrived in the capital of Hreider, the island chain they're on, only to find out that the islands have been stalked by a creature called the Beowit. The local Jarl offered them access to his longboats, the only means to get back home, but only once the creature is dead. And pursuing that goal, the party took a rowboat down towards one of the southern islands, where they know a druid circle resides. They hope to find magic weapons there, means by which they can defeat the creature that has thus far proved utterly immune to all other means. It's early morning now, and the party is camped on the beach. There is tall grass around you, heading into the islands, and large rocky cliff faces all around. The islands are very uneven, blasted with the constant storms, but you can see a large pillar of stone and brush that's sitting on the top of a particularly large hill, maybe an hour's walk to the east. That's
Are we just
likely your
waking up?
destination. Yeah,
Are
you're
we
just
just
waking up. It's morning.
ah? Djungervral's gonna kind of sit up and pat himself down and go, "Huh? No knife wounds. Color me impressed."
What color would impressed be?
The fucking color that's alive and not bleeding, I suppose. So, we have some druids to talk to today, huh?
It would be our plan, yes.
Huh, I kind of have some questions about those druids.
Go ahead, I will try to illuminate as best as possible.
Now, for instance, you think of a druid fucks out in the woods and no one's around to see it. You figure he's shagging a wolf or a bear. What? It's a legit question. Last
Was
I
it?
checked.
I thought that was an attempt at wit. Also, please don't accuse druids of just being animal fuckers. I assume that they're going to take that quite an insult to the idea that they sleep with beasts.
That's what I heard last I checked.
Where did you check? A brothel?
I mean, I'm not going to say no, but hey, they turn into animals, they interact with animals, and I was remember sane people like to be around civilization. What sane man goes out to shit amongst the trees and keeps all the cards in his deck, if you know what I'm saying?
The kind who likes peace and quiet.
No sane man likes peace and quiet.
Well, then you must tread carefully around the insane, I suppose.
Everybody else up?
Yeah, I'm up.
Well then, come on, let's get a fucking move on. Sunlight's burning. Old
All
man, get out of your grave and start walking.
I think Merzendi's BRB.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see here. How's the weather treating us this morning?
That is a good question. Why don't we roll some dice?
I'll roll
Do
dice.
do 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 do. Boop. Well, let's see.
Hey, look, a 15 again.
Yeah. Well, conveniently, this isn't 70, so that's not an actual encounter.
Not an actual, yeah.
Yes, so it's a fairly temperate day as far as sort of autumn goes. The weather's clear. The storm that's been plaguing you thus far has dissipated somewhat. And yeah, it's I wouldn't say a pleasant day because you're sort of out in the middle of fantasy Faroe Islands, but it could
Yeah.
be a lot worse.
What a delightfully not entirely shit day it is.
So I'm guessing you candy asses want to go and diplomatize the druids.
Listen, does it hurt being nice?
Well, it certainly takes a lot of fucking time and effort.
We'll see how diplomacy goes. Don't forget, the objects we're looking for would be kinds with a blessing on them, so simply trying to take such an object would nullify anything along the lines of a blessing, as you would expect. So we'll have to be nice, at least to start with. If they put up an incredible fuss, then you're welcome to go and charge at them, weapons blazing. I'll stand back a little bit and laugh unless it looks like there's actually reasonable loot in it.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Remember, you'll have to ask nicely. In fact, you'll have to be quiet while we ask nicely first.
Fine.
Because
fine.
again, blessed objects tend to be given, not taken.
Fine. Like, I want to pick a fight with a bunch of backwater hicks who couldn't tell the difference between their dogs and their wives.
Or, I mean, we can use you as a blood sacrifice, boy. Re-anoint the blessings. I'm sure the druids would be happy with that.
It would take my blood. I'm the only one here worth a damn.
The entire party just slips into stunned silence at that concept.
What? Nothing to say back to that. Suppose we're all in agreement then. And Djungervral's just gonna march on.
I'm gonna wait till he's like a seriously reasonable distance away, just so that I have to go to actual effort to kill him at range. Like pat a heavy crossbow that's just bolted up my back. Soon, my pretty.
Djungervral, why don't you take inspiration if you somehow didn't have it already? And yeah, the party's
For now. Don't worry, it goes on a list, and I'm checking it twice.
Come on, you slow fucks. You're the one who wants to talk to the druids.
If he wants to be the really noisy scout, that's fine with me.
It's true, they do tend to get hit with the arrows first.
Djungervral's not being quiet.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's the whole point. I mean, we're not going to ambush anyone, but at least we get to see them ambush Djungervral first, and then clean up afterwards. If you die in the process, then, you know, next time we can be quiet when we scout. Yeah. Alrighty. Does it grow more heavily wooded around this area as we approach it, or is it very much like plains? Okay, cool.
seem to have muted myself. Thus far, when you've explored the various islands of Hreider, they've been almost devoid of any sort of tall vegetation, because obviously, with these being ocean-born islands, they just get blasted off. But this hill actually has small, fairly squat trees growing on it. One of which is actually fairly tall, an oak, you'd guess by the looks of it, that's wrapped itself around a pillar of stone that reaches up towards the heavens. As you approach, you see that the foliage has formed a ring, a solid ring, around this great tree, except for a single entrance, a small, maybe 10-foot wide path in your direction.
Interesting. Just by the look of their ring, am I able to posit what kind of circle it is? Dude. Fuck.
Let's see. This would probably be... Let's see. What is the name of that circle? Let me pull out the old PHB real quick, because I don't know how to words.
Yeah. All that's in setting is essentially that druids are worshippers of Tam, but there's nothing preventing them from taking any old circle that they actually want,
Circle of land, circle of the...
including
No,
including a few circles that
it's
are
the other one
UA.
that isn't circle. Circle of the Moon. Yeah, definitely.
Circle of the Moon.
Circle
Okay,
of the
cool.
Moon. As much as they've sculpted the trees around their little enclave, the closer you get, the more and more bestial totems you begin to see hanging from the branches or piked into the earth. Yes, they are the furry druids, indeed.
Ha! So you're saying I was right when I said they fucked animals?
They are the most likely to take insult if you say that out loud. I'm telling you right now, if you try to say that out loud, I will help them tie you down and gut you.
You want to look like an animal, but you don't want to be insinuated to be fucking them. That's hypocrisy right there, if I've ever heard it.
Listen, I also heard they can curse you and turn you into one of them, so I'd really watch out, Djungervral.
As if that asshole hasn't been penetrated before.
I don't really take kindly from threats to you, Zan.
That's not a threat, that's like probably a warning, I suppose, a nice safe warning.
No warning comes from a little princess who can't handle a little harsh language.
Hey, do you know how to swim?
Of course.
But really?
What do you mean, but really? Unlike you, I didn't stow away on the longboats. I've been living on them. Of course I know how to fucking swim.
And then Thunderwave.
I'm just waiting for the spell.
No, there's not a large enough body of water to screw him over in yet.
You're on the coast of an island.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can't thunderwave him
I see what you're saying.
6 miles off the coast. Sadly.
Need to find a
I mean, that
cliff.
would be the dopest thunderwave. That's less thunderwave and more like one of those pinky flicks from God. Just a hand lowers itself down and off you
the
go.
big green hand, just boop.
Or, you know, a bit of Monty Python.
Alright.
Wait a minute. In fact, that brings me to an important question, little princess. Why are you even here?
Well, I'm here to help people.
Here
I've
to
had
help.
wayfarers before. I'm sure this came up before, Djungervral.
Yeah.
Sounds a traveler.
It did come up before. She's a fucking stowaway trying to hitch a free ride. Apparently she thinks she has it in her heart to be a hero. So why the fuck are you traveling with a band of raiders?
Well, there's a huge monster on this island. I can't get off on this island. So,
Why don't you just stow away in another ship? Worked so well for you the first time.
There aren't any ships leaving except that rowboat we've been borrowing by Djungervral. Think pragmatism. I'd rather have an extra pair of eyes.
So basically, she's only here because she has to be, not because she
Correct.
wants to be.
yeah.
And the rest of you are okay with that.
I mean, it's exactly why I'm still here, Djungervral.
Yes, but I know you. At least I can know the look in your eyes. You're unhinged and a fucking murderer. You'll stay around as long as we're on the winning side, which we will be.
I like look around like, I'm unhinged? I'm so tightly hinged, this door doesn't swing.
But her, she's a little princess. She's probably gonna run at the first sight of blood.
She was on those boats. She went down with the rest of us. And if
didn't
I remember
But
rightly,
she's a
your kill count-
vegetarian.
There is that. I will give you that is a damning point against her. But at the same time, an extra pair of eyes doesn't hurt, and I can't trust yours not to be, blurred with tears. Now, let's make our way onto these druids.
Listen,
Look,
Joey.
look,
How?
you like to act like
just-
you're the logical one, right?
It's not an act.
Whatever. The point is, for this little mission we're going on, we should have had 20 of our best men front and center. Instead, we have
we
this handful of
don't.
misfits with no real leader and no real motivation to bind us together. We have to make sure we can trust everybody in a battle.
I
Survival
trust
is a pretty
everyone
good
except
motivation.
for you. Yeah. And we do have a leader. I'll like point to the greybeard. We absolutely have a leader.
Who?
100%.
That old
This-
fuck who navigated us into a monster. He wasn't even the first mate.
He's the highest authority here.
He's the oldest authority here, if that's what you mean.
Listen, I'm gonna say this just one more time. If we can't just make it quietly to the druids for this last stretch of travel, I'm going to chop off your legs at the knees and use you to give me a blowjob.
You can try, bitch.
Alright,
I want
so-
to see this now.
All right, sorry, this is happening.
So, it's like thick brush around us, right?
You guys haven't entered the Enclave yet. You guys aren't, like, on their doorstep.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, there's nowhere to hide. Never mind.
No, you are... It basically looks like this screen, but replace village with tree circle.
Fine, Gloom.
Alright,
You
well,
wanna-
hold on. Before we start rolling attack rolls, I think we need to break into initiative while we kill DCL's character.
Yeah, but that was a surprise attack, so
I don't think so.
It wasn't a surprise. Damn. All right,
Oh, Hreider's on the board. Alright, well,
Oops.
that's a deck save.
it's close,
Oh, it's-
but...
I mean, deck save is initiative.
No.
It's like my deck save is the same as the initiative.
Oh, then okay. I mean, rolling it though allows you to go on the turn order.
Whatever, sort your shit out. Boop.
Your initiative is a +3.
Yeah, I got like
Yeah.
13 decks. I mean, got 16 decks, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, 13 decks.
17.
Alright, Zan, you have the fastest reflexes here as you realize shit's about to go down.
I will just see and wait what happens.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Hreider.
Alright, I'm gonna do a wisdom save. If I fail, I am actually joining in. I passed. Huh.
Off to the sidelines you go.
Yep.
Alright, Djungervral, you get the drop on Gloom. She goes for a sword first, but you're just a little bit faster.
Djungervral's gonna like stop her draw and go like, okay, little girl, I'm gonna keep this civil because you're a woman. No fist, no broom breaking, and no blade. Oh no, sorry, no blades, no broom breaking, and no killing. I just want to put you in your place, but we need all the muscle we can get. So once I show you just how weak you are, we can go back to dealing with this druid bullshittery.
That's cute. No, I'm going to kill you now.
Fair enough, you asked for it.
Oh, you
And
did.
Rage and attack. Boop. So boop and... Why am I forgetting how to attack? Oh, there we
You
go.
Hit
press
the
the
weapon.
sword button.
I forgot about the sword button for a second.
Alright,
You do hit.
with authority.
Yeah, it's a big hit.
Alright. And, yeah, so you entered Rage, so you only get the one attack this round.
Yep.
And Gloom. We're going to use your longsword attack since you already rolled it.
Yep. Also, though, when I get hit,
Uh-oh.
Hellish Rebuke, a surprisingly low number.
DC
But you take
12.
17 fire damage, DC 12.
Oh,
Ooh,
Wait,
that's
oh, yeah.
a nasty hit.
17 fire.
Oh, shit.
3 slashing.
And then you get hit for 6 slashing.
Yeah, but halved.
wait. Where's the longsword attack?
It's up a little bit. It's a 21 to hit for 6 slashing, so you take 3 damage, really.
No, for oh yeah, it is 6 up there.
Yeah.
3 extra damage.
Because Law Rage.
Yep.
And then, Cherri.
I'm just gonna pull out my bow and ready in action. If it looks like Gloom's losing, I'm gonna attack Djungervral.
Okay.
I like it.
Zan, Hreider, anything?
Well, Djungervral looks really badly wounded, so I'm just gonna wait and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah. If you ready a spell, and you lose the spell slot even if you don't actually cast it, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna chuckle and pass again.
Okay. Barbarian.
Yay! Double reckless attack.
Oh boy.
Longsword and longsword.
I'm a minus 1d6 on that longsword attack.
Still hits.
Yeah. And then I'm going to try it on the second one, which is even
What ability are
actually-
you using?
Bardic Inspiration. I can use them to steal.
I believe that's a
Oh no,
reaction.
I don't
Reaction.
have cutting words. It's a reaction. Never mind. Yeah, I can't actually do it. So you're going to hit me both times.
And down you go.
Yeah. That's very annoying. I wish I could have taken back that fucking weapon swing. So I'd have just
Start
killed him
the
with magic
fight.
instead. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, Gloom goes down under a hail of longsword strikes. And Cherri, would you like to take your ready to action?
Well, I said I was gonna.
And you can opt not to, but yeah, you can take it if you want it.
Sure.
That misses.
Oh well.
Alright, Djungervral, you feel an arrow just thump into your back.
Oi!
Alright, yeah, that's well, it's Djungervral's turn right now, so
He's just
or
finished
sorry, yes, you're right.
stabbing me.
Alright, so
Wait,
Gloom,
I still have my movement,
yes, you do.
and I just got attacked. I'm actually thinking about the prone rules.
So right now, if you
Ranged attacks.
just for the record, you
Yep.
have advantage to attack prone targets. If you attack Gloom again and you hit, she dies instantly.
Does he have any attacks left?
He doesn't have any more
No,
attacks.
but this will be next round. So Jung can choose to either go after Cherri or go out with a bang here, I guess.
Actually, Djungervral will turn to Cherri. I know what he'll do because this is totally in character. Oi, the fuck are you doing, rogue? This is a fucking duel between me and her.
Looked more like a death match to me.
Fuck it, you little cunt. I'm the one who offered her a fist fight. She wanted to make it a death match. You should be shooting her, not me.
I highly doubt she would have tried to kill you if you weren't kind of misogynistic piece of shit.
Oh, so that makes it right, huh? For you to interfere in a duel that's not even your own.
You do realize I'm a thief?
Right. No fucking honor, I suppose. Well, then.
Glory is a fool's prize. Honor is of no use to the dead.
That's the way you fucking feel about it. Move over. Right here.
So what are you doing? Like using Gloom's body as a human shield, or?
Suppose so, since I don't want to get shot with an arrow.
Okay. While you have Gloom propped up like a shield, I'll give you 3/4 cover, and if attacks against you miss, they'll cause Gloom to fail death saves.
Look, bitch, I'm not gonna kill the woman. I told you we need every muscle we need. Well, all the muscle we can get. But if you want to interfere and make this lethal, then it's her blood that's gonna pay, not mine.
Cherri, it is your turn.
Wait, what?
It's your turn.
The shot was a reaction in the first place. Held action from last time.
Oh, right. Nah. I'm just gonna stand there, not really do anything. I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Zan.
Heal me.
Actually, I think I would have moved, but oh well. Too late now.
Yeah, you can move wherever.
Is that the boost? No, that's an action. I am going to run over to Djungervral. I am going to first use my bonus action to attack him.
Okay.
This is her.
Oops, I didn't move. Did it move on my screen?
Again, the human shield rules will be in effect.
Yeah, then I'll just use Cure Wounds instead. If I see him actually using her as a shield.
Okay, so what are you doing exactly? Okay, you're...
Healing Gloom.
Okay. Gloom, you get back to consciousness, held in Djungervral's tender arms.
You learned your lesson yet?
Not a word more.
Hreider, looks like things are slowly diffusing here.
Are people talking? If you're talking, I can't hear you.
People are talking.
Merzendi.
Rip.
No. Most technology has failed her.
Alright. Well, this is sort of a critical potential for action.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
You hear us?
Hello. Yes.
Alright. So, Hreider, things appear to be slowly calming down for the moment. What do?
All right, retard. You have a point, but we need every muscle we can get. Certainly, you're better with those blades than you are with holding your tongue.
Don't need to hold my tongue.
Elsewise,
Or brain.
Elsewise, I'd be blasting you into so many little pieces right now.
Don't need to hold my tongue when I can hold my blades just fine.
How about you drop her, retard? And we go and do the damn thing.
Before I drop her, I do want to make an inspiration check. Insight.
Alright,
Because
yeah,
I
that's
don't
fine.
trust Gloom to not just try to kill me as soon as I let her go.
Alright. Djungervral, why don't you drop an insight check for us?
Oop. 15.
Alright, you have no insights at all. You can't get a read on Gloom. She is...
I did spend inspiration, though.
Oh, okay. In that case, Skow, are you telling the truth about not, continuing this fight?
I won't continue this fight.
And Hreider, are you also...
And mine is also with inspiration all the time because I have advantage on deception.
Alright, Hreider, are you speaking the truth about letting this go now? If he drops Gloom?
For now, yes.
Okay. Djungervral, you believe they're both telling the truth.
Alright. I still don't trust the look in her eyes. Reaction if she does anything to me to sword whack her.
Okay. Held action. Cool. Are you gonna release her?
Look over at Hreider, look over at Zan, and then we'll
If you
release
don't
Gloom.
let me go, this is not over.
I
Let
just
me go.
released you, bitch.
Good.
Alright, Gloom, are we letting this drop?
Gloom will stow her blade.
Alright, and I think we'll drop out of initiative. And as we do so, you hear a clapping sound coming from the druid circle.
Well, looks like somebody enjoyed the show.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so as you get your wits back about you... Oh, God. You see a very tall, barrel-chested man with a bear skin hanging around his otherwise bare body, save for like a pair of tight breeches, and he's got the bear's face up over his head like a hood. His chest is chiseled muscle and covered in swirling green tattoos, some of which appear to be glowing ever so slightly. That was quite a show. Haven't seen someone dropped like a sack of shit like that in some time. What brings you and your violence to my doorstep, stranger?
Djungervral looks over at Hreider.
Greetings. We come. What was the name of the island that the Jarl was on? Sorry.
The Jarl is from Barhold, and he is Jarl Herod.
We come from Jarl Herod of Barhold.
Mm-hmm.
He is plagued by a Belict that tells us that ye may have weapons that may pierce its foul hide.
The druid nods slowly. Aye, we may have such things, though the circle of the moon does not give without exacting its price. If you're willing to barter for our services, then come. You may enter our domain, but leave your weapons behind. I'll have no blood shed within the sacred ground. Not without the proper rituals, anyway.
Djungervral kind of quirks an eye at that.
It looks like that fucking whichever Disney movie it was, just like unloading weapons and shit into a pile.
It was actually, yeah, it was a DreamWorks movie, but yeah, that was Sinbad.
Yes, sorry. Yes, I Sinbad up. It's like longsword, crossbow, net, trident, a shit ton of bolts.
He watches you warily as you do so.
I can understand your want not to have armed people in your house, but I'm sure you can understand my want not to let my weapons go. Just point me in a corner I can stand in, and I'll stay out of your way.
There's one, he says, and he points behind you to the cliff side.
Fallen off enough cliffs for the past few days. Still didn't kill me, though.
It actually did. I healed you. Something I regret with every waking moment.
Stop being such a sore loser. It's over and done with. For what it's worth, you at least put in a good shot. I can respect you at least a little bit more now that you've shown me you ain't just a bottom
Please,
bitch.
your talking is making it worse.
Djungervral smiles.
Alright, so Djungervral, you're recusing yourself from the negotiations here?
Yeah, I'll stay outside. I don't want to be away from my swords and weapons and like 13 axes.
His only friends.
Oh.
I blast him off a cliff! No.
Like half the party just turns around and thunder waves.
Yeah, it's just as one, every single character is just thunder waving. Even the thief didn't know she had thunder wave. She has thunder
just
wave.
pulls out a scroll she stole from somebody.
Yep.
Get Thunderwave through the power of salt.
Yep.
No, that would be you casting Thunderwave DCL.
Oh yeah, that's alright.
Alright.
Magic is bullshit.
So,
It is.
the
I will always
druid
say it.
looks warily at you before nodding slowly and turning, walking into the compound, and the rest of you are allowed to follow. You see a handful of apprentices standing around, watching you as well as you enter. All of them wearing green cloaks with green dyed hair, covered in bits and pieces of animal, probably some like bird shit and twigs and leaves, all messed through their hair.
Oh, they all look like Ganjav.
Or what's his name? The brown wizard.
Radagast.
Ganjolf?
Radagast, yeah.
Yeah, no, I used a Radagast token as Ganjav the Weed Wizard. It's just carefully cropped so it doesn't look like he's got shit all over his face, but instead just looks like a really high old wizard.
Wouldn't that just be a picture of
the
Gandalf,
Weed
though?
Wizard. He talks like this all of the time.
Alright. I think the things that draw your eyes most immediately, though, are twofold, both near the great tree in the center. The first thing you see is a woman leaning against the tree. She has almost milk-white skin that's covered in red markings, paint more likely than tattoos, and wreaths of vines and leaves cover her body, which is otherwise bare and incredibly voluptuous, much like a statue of a fertility goddess. And at her feet is running around a small orc child, maybe 4 or 5 years old, female, probably, by the long, shaggy hair. And she has a noose tied around her neck, which is run up to be tied around the tree bark. And, yeah, she's tied up like a little animal and is running around playing.
Don't forget crate training for your orcs.
Yeah, or else they'll attack a lot.
Alright. So, the druid invites you in and says, "The name is Thorard. I lead the Circle of the Moon here in Freya. Now, I understand you're interested in weapons. Magic weapons.
I'm a tiefling, so I'll be opting out of saying anything and leaving this one to Greybeard.
I am Hreider Haraldsson of the House of Hrolf. Yeah, correct. Weapons that pierce the hide of any fallen and abominable monster.
He will nod and cross his arms over his broad chest. I've heard of the monster plaguing the Jarl. A gruesome creature, that. I'd expected him to come seeking aid, but you're the first that's made it. But by the bodies that washed up on the shore time and time again the last month, you're clearly not the first to try. Now, you want our weapons. This is a service we can provide, but I'll ask one from you in return. Your friends are armed and armored, and, well, at least some of you seem capable of fighting. Services and skills I need. Will you lend me your blades?
What would you ask of them?
There's a bog a few hours' walk to the south, on the edge of the island. Old lakes come in, wash out the tree roots, overgrows with shrub, bits and pieces of old wrecks wash ashore there. A nasty place, but once balanced, proper. No longer. Ever since that blasted tentacled beast has shown up in our waters, the dead have risen. More and more of them are pouring up out of the waters. One of them, stronger than the rest, has taken up root there in the bog. My apprentices are sorcerers, magic users in training. They're not fit to fight undead, not yet. But you maybe.
We encountered such undead on our journey to these isles. It will be a pleasure to pay them back for those of our crew that have fallen.
Good. Good. By the time you return, I will have prepared the rituals to bless your weapons. He casts a glance over his shoulder to the tied-up little orc girl and says, "The blood price must be paid."
I'm gonna sacrifice children.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this last time, right? These are like wild, freaky druids living out in the middle of the ocean, right? They are not nice people either.
So
Which
what
is
you're
why
saying-
we should
so
have
what
made
you're-
it.
So what you're saying is it's even worse because Djungervral was right in calling them insane.
I mean, they're not insane. They're just going to butcher a child in order to
Yeah,
bless
it's just
your
a
weapons.
religion. Dude, you're being insensitive.
Yeah, God, check your privilege.
We should have gone and made a deal with the. No, they have tricky deals, and your soul might be damned. Wah.
I mean, yeah, no, I'll absolutely trust the child sacrificing druids over the Fae any day. Of
Sounds
course.
reasonable. That honestly sounds reasonable to me.
The gods and the spirits must have their due. We understand.
Right. He will give you a firm nod and start walking over to the altar to begin to prepare. As he does so, the dryad almost skips over to the bound-up little orc child and starts playing with it, almost like a mother figure. So, unless the party intends to stay around.
Yeah, I don't want to see this.
Was it long enough for a short rest, that conversation?
No, short rest is an hour long. You can have started a short rest.
No, I thought a short rest was like 30 minutes. Okay.
No, short rest is an hour.
Okay.
But you're not the only person who needs a short rest, so... Up to you guys. Do you want
I'm
to...
fine with the short rest, yeah. It's that old burn spell levels before we travel into a fight, and I've already spent a bunch that I didn't want to. Such is the cost of roleplay, and my inspiration is already maxed out. I should have used it in the fight.
Oh, yes. Well, you can get inspiration and then pass it to someone else, so... Boop.
Does anyone but Djungervral miss inspiration?
Like not have any?
Yeah.
No, I have none.
Alright, enjoy some inspiration.
Okay.
And, Djungervral, you too can take an inspiration.
And I have Song of Rest, which means everyone gets an extra 3 on top
Of each die. So,
of each die. Which actually is basically topping me off with just spending a singular hit die, so I'll stick with that.
okay. Please fill up your tokens, and then we'll start talking about how the day's travel goes.
Alright, these tokens aren't tied to our character sheets as health.
No, I'm much too lazy to set that up.
Oh.
Mamma mia.
I will probably just
Dang it. Where's
scout a bit ahead and see if I can find anything interesting, like cute animals.
Okay. Make a survival check. Do.
No animals were found.
Well, let's see if you actually find any animals. Let's see. You know what? We'll
You find a narwhal and it spears you through the chest.
you joke, but I have some stat blocks that are like that. But no, you are going to make some friends real quick. Let me set up a map. Do. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, snow boulets.
You mean Boule Mirages? Almurays.
Albulays, yes.
Or Almuray. Murray. The pub landlord.
Came back just in time for an encounter.
Yeah.
You sound so excited, you guys. I just...
My survival is a +5 with eternal advantage.
Too late.
That was just to find cute animals on the journey.
Yeah.
Don't need to really worry about it too much.
Oh, okay, so that's not related to the survival check?
No, not at all.
Okay.
If there were any cute animal-ish things, I'd probably have put them on, but alas, there are not.
So, Hreider, can you explain to me why you went in for magic weapons and came out pointing us in this fuck-off direction?
Because... Well... Have you ever heard of the concept of doing a favor for a favor, tat boy? Or like you, or maybe how it went in your circle. You let me lick your asshole, I'll let you lick mine.
Remember that you're a part of my own circle. And I don't really like those advances coming from you.
You can lick each other's circles in your own time. Let's carry on, shall we?
All I'm asking for is an explanation of where we're going.
Oh,
To go fight things, actually. You'll probably love this. You know those undead bastards, what killed us all?
Yeah?
We're gonna go kill some of them.
Ah, fuck yeah!
There we go.
Why didn't you just say that?
I should keep them occupied for a few hours. It's like entertaining a child. It's like, look, there's a Game Boy. Here you go.
And then you spend the next 2 hours reciting all the ways he knows how to kill undead. It's just the same thing over and over and over.
Well, I mean,
Sword,
sometimes
sword.
you have to wedge them with the back of the axe, and you get stuck in the cranium. So you gotta wedge it a little bit and make sure you wiggle out the gray matter.
The hell's going on in this thread?
Yeah, so as you guys are making your way across the path towards the bog, you come to a small brook, probably leading towards the bog, actually. And out from the bushes step several armored figures. They're dressed in tattered bits of mail and leather, and they look quite haggard, but they all are carrying axes and crossbows. And you
fuck is
see
this?
several more of them with crossbows on the other side of the river taking aim at you.
Wait, these guys don't have health bars. They ain't dead.
No, everyone on this map is very much alive.
Okay, I was wondering if those were bodies, because the only ones who are named and have health bars are the raiders.
That sucks.
So are the other armored guys raiders, or are they just like...
Well, there's certainly some kind of different stat block. They all appear to be on the same side and are menacing you with weapons.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Hi.
Well. Looks like somebody rolled up the welcoming command. Fuck. No,
Comedy?
I'm just gonna let that one go.
One of the closer figures carrying a fairly large mace saunters up and slaps it in his hand a few times and says, Well, fellow raiders. Sorry about this, friends, but we're in a tight spot. Drop your weapons and your money on the ground, and we'll let you walk away.
It's funny.
you
to think-
sure you want to try this, boy?
I
Got
mean,
little and less choice now.
does
it's
money
funny.
really mean anything over here? Because almost everyone's having a shortage.
Yeah, it's funny you think we're doing any better than you. We had some gold, and then this idiot over here blasted me off a cliff along with it.
You deserved it.
And
It
now
was
we're
funny.
poor.
The gold didn't deserve it. Well,
Yeah, I missed that gold.
Look, boys, I take no issue with any of you, and we really don't have anything. And we also have places we need to be. So why don't you just let us go and you can rape and pillage some other people who are unfortunate enough to cross your path. Otherwise, this is going to get real bloody real fast.
All right, that sounds like a persuade check. Would anyone
Sounds
like to
more like
assist?
intimidate.
I don't know. He's just asking them pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Either way, it's gonna suck. It's at a -1.
Well,
Sure, I'll assist with.
It's a little late. Also, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, on 11.
Just thaumaturgy it up a little bit, but maybe their wisdom save will be just dog shit. It's not.
The
They have the chance.
the man shakes his head and says, "If you want to be like that, so be it. Boys, at 'em." And I'm just going to make a copy of these guys up here in the corner to be in my initiative bros.
Oh, you double clicked and erased that sweet, sweet crit there.
No, I have advantage always.
Oh, right, so you just double that.
Yeah.
Good, good, good.
How do you guys have always advantage on those checks?
I'm a ranger.
Ranger.
Oh, rangers always have advantage on initiative?
That version of it does.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, that's cool.
There's marksman rangers, beast rangers, and I forget the other one, but I'm pretty sure what yours is the marksman ranger that goes first.
I think you're the Underdark Ranger.
Underdark.
Oh, that's right, yes, Underdark Stalker.
There's also
Didn't
the
they come out with a ranger that can like low-key teleport?
There's also the super shit ranger that nobody
Yeah,
talks about.
that's Horizon,
Pet
Horizon
Ranger.
Walker.
Horizon Walker, yeah.
Well. Alright. Zan, your reflexes are just a touch faster than these thugs.
Well, since this isn't going anywhere, let's go for the good old 1, 2, 3 stabby stab.
Alright.
Boop, boop, boop. I have advantage on all those attacks.
Well, they all hit then. For sure. Let's see. 9, 8, 7. 9 minus 8 minus 7. Alright, he's still up, but just barely. You've left several nasty gashes across his chest, tearing through his tattered armor. And he is going to pay you right back for that. These two move up. Boop, boop.
That's a miss and 1 hit.
Alright, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 attack against Hreider and 1 attack against Djungervral in that order. Or rather, 2 attacks against each of you. So 17 against Hreider and then 2 hits on Djungervral, and you are not raging yet, so...
I'm confused. Oh, the 22 and the 20 are the one.
Yeah, the bottom 2 are yours, the middle 2 are against Hreider.
17 misses me.
Okay. And the last thug has a crossbow, which he's going to shoot off at, I don't know, Gloom. Pew!
Oh, why me? Why does he hit Gloom?
Because he has a bright and sunny disposition.
Doesn't hurt you much. He only took 2 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But it's still annoying.
Just a little scratch. And Hreider.
I adjusted my character sheets. Let me take them.
Boom. Alright. Boop, boop. 2 failures.
I'm gonna give you, boys, one more chance to just run the fuck away.
Don't spoil the fun. They made their grave.
Alright, Hreider. You can make an intimidation check.
One of them did stick me with a bolt. I might have to kill all of them.
I'm gonna pump my inspiration on this.
Okay.
They rolled a wisdom score that high. They didn't know they should be running.
They don't... I don't know. This is a pretty even fight, I think. Yeah. So they do not seem like they're willing to give up. Cherri.
I'm gonna focus fire on the one Zan attacked first. I
Okay.
think that's that one.
Yep. Pew!
Uh,
Let's see. That's a hit.
oh, okay.
Hooray.
And you drop him.
What kind of equipment do the frontmost guys seem to be toting?
The thugs are carrying what amounts to leather armor, maces, and crossbows.
Okay.
Do you have anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Cherri?
Dance of life.
Well, like, I could move and then bonus action to hide, I guess.
Okay.
Is this as, like, heavily wooded as I think it is?
Yes. It's not trees, but shrubbery, but yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna go, like, up there, and then, stealth check, I think.
Okay. You
Why
roll.
not? $25.
Oh yeah, you're stealthy as fuck. DCL.
All right. Let's rage, and just for fun, who was the one who hit me the hardest?
That guy, sure.
Gonna walk up to here. Actually, gonna walk right up to here. And I'm gonna throw my axe at this guy. Just because I can. Actually, you know what? Save the axe throwing. I'll just go up and sword this guy.
Alright.
Because I want my full AC.
That's definitely a hit. Alright, he staggers back, but he's still got plenty of fight left in him. Gloom.
Well, let's see here. Are those ones at the back the ranged bastards? Which one plugged me with a crossbow bolt?
This fella right here. Boop.
Oh, I have one of those too, cunt. With inspiration.
Alright, you hit.
Oh well, it still hits. It's advantage.
Sad advantage.
Luckily for you, their armor is shit.
Yep.
Unluckily for you, they now know you're a range target, so all the range guys are going to focus fire on you.
That's fine, and I will. I hadn't
four.
finished moving.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Overlet Liam Patient. I'm wondering if there are any actually like useful. As a bonus action, I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Zan. Have
Okay.
a dot.
Thank you.
Okay.
Boop.
There's plenty of fight left in them, small one. Be sure to kill the lot of these bastards.
Yep.
Alright. And then 4 crossbow bolts come hurling your way. I'm going to give you light cover from the shrub, so +2 to your armor class.
Okay.
Pew, pew,
Fail,
pew.
fail, 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 fail. The 20 actually, sorry, is a hit.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say.
annoying.
So you take a 9, and then the top 3 are going to shoot at Djungervral. Then seize the closest target. 16, 18. Do either of those hit your DCL?
The 18 hits.
Alright, you take a point of damage. And Zan.
Time for some more step stabs.
Alright, 2 hits. He is still up. Anything else?
Nope, that's my action and bonus action.
Okay. This guy is going to step over here and give you a love tap with his mace for 5 damage.
Okay.
These two, let's see, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of them will attack Djungervral, boop boop, with a 20 to hit, and then the other will attack Hreider, boop boop, the 17 to hit. I don't know if that'll actually beat your AC.
Misses still.
Right. Djungervral, did you take that damage?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, and we have 1 heavy crossbow that's going to take a shot at Gloom. Because he hit you before, maybe he'll hit you again.
He does not.
Alright.
Yay, cover.
Good thing,
Yay,
too,
cover.
because holy shit.
Yeah, no, I would have just been dead. I've just got outright butt fucked.
Alright. And Hreider.
Do I use another spell slot to nuke that northern cluster a bit, or do I just whack this guy in the face?
I mean, I'm kind of tempted to help blast them as well if you don't finish anyone off.
And I'm going to be going after range next turn as well, since I cleared out, enough for the melees to be working in there.
Yeah, in range, there's obviously focus firing, so that's not good. They know our strats.
Cover! Cover! Take cover, damn it!
Valor is like, that's good advice, retard boy. We'll take cover from your party as we try to kill you.
Gonna spend Channel Divinity on this, so this is maximized.
Okay.
And that's hitting the 3 northern Hreider gut.
Alright.
Please
If any of
all
them
fail
pass
and
this,
get
they will have 1 hit point left. They all have 1 hit point left.
God
Because
damn it.
That's
if you'd rolled 1 point higher, their 11 hit points would have been 0 hit points.
Savin, I was using Channel Divinity. That was 24, not 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fuck
Then
yeah.
yes, they are all unconscious. Boop, boop, boop.
Nice.
Nice. You just blast apart 3 of the crossbowmen who go tumbling into the river or are blown back into trees. And Cherri.
So those up there are this for you to copy over, right? Those
Yes,
actually-
the ones at the very
Yeah,
top are in
those
my
are
initiative
general
bros.
weapons.
Just making sure.
Don't mind them.
Alright, so gonna hit that guy.
Okay. He also has cover, +2.
Oh, for my position. Yeah, he probably would. Then I'll hit this guy. Who's not in cover.
Okay. Yep. And it's definitely a sneak attack.
You've got to be kidding me.
Wow. All right.
Whoa.
You pull back your bowstring, and it just snaps. And you go tumbling backwards.
Right off the map.
Yep. Ah, into the abyss.
Holy shit.
And you can move and or rehide at your leisure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rehide.
All right. Djungervral.
Kind of got to just gape at that double 1 for a second. Holy shit. It's so unlucky. Longsword attack the guy I'm fighting.
Okay.
So, longsword. Both hit. Wow, I'm rolling like fire.
All right. You drop him. He
And
crumples to the ground, groaning and bleeding.
Probably.
Swim, retard boy. Swim.
Guess I'll go over here to take cover with the trees.
All right. Gloom.
Skow.
Yeah. I'm gonna fuck up all these 3 fuckers over here with a shatter, I think. Actually, if I place it right, can I hit even more with it?
I don't think so. Shatter is only 10-foot radius, I think.
Yeah. Oh no. Ugh. Oh, they're just perfectly away from a part that's just a waste of my goddamn time. Alright, I'm gonna shoot a mook.
All right.
In fact, I'm gonna give myself a quick bardic inspiration, and then I'm gonna shoot a mook just in case I need to spend that.
One of the raiders.
One of the thugs with shit AC.
Okay.
Apparently my rolls are
So like the guy in
just
front of him.
arse. The guy on the shore, I think.
Okay.
Why do I feel like the raiders are from
Oh.
Avatar?
There is no future for you in mine own sights. Be laid low in Bell's name.
Thump. All right, yeah, you bury a bolt into his shoulder, and he stumbles back, gasping and bleeding into the waters. And, yeah, his friends shall take vengeance for him and pepper you with crossbow bolts.
Fail. Hit.
Alright. Take another measly 2 hit points of damage.
Who's the one who dealt 2 hit points? Because that's the first one that I killed as well who dealt 2 to me. I need to pick another dude. Alright, you're next, cunt.
Alright, Zan.
Yep, making sure this one sleeps forever.
Alright, he's still up.
Fuck.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, they have lots of health. Just no
Can't you
armor to
just-
speak of.
Could you just die already, please?
Not on your... Fuck. Not on your life.
They even try to kill people with manners. Fuck.
He is going to swing his mace into your face. Boop, boop. 3
He
damage.
hits once. Yep.
The one next to Hreider will also attack Hreider, obviously. Boop, boop. Aw. And lastly, the one on the shore is going to take a shot at Zan as well. And probably miss.
Hreider just has his finger on his forehead as he's like angrily swinging his mace.
Speaking of which,
I am now finally going to use melee attack. So it's gonna. I'm
Melt his brain.
no, we don't have. We probably aren't gonna get a full length rest between this encounter and the time you arrive. So, just a warhammer.
How far away is that journey? I thought there was one night's camping before we got there.
let me look to make sure. I think it's just a
I-
day's trip.
Oh. Is that including the way back as well? Because we could do our rest now, go there and head back in the same day
That is
instead.
not including the day's rest. Yeah, it's 18 miles from the druids circle, plus it was 6 miles to the druids circle, so a total of entirely 1 day's travel.
It takes you an entire day to move 18 miles.
Yes,
I moved 18
that's-
miles
well,
in the snow and the rain just to go
20
to college.
4 miles, but yeah.
24 miles.
I walked that distance back in the snow just to go
Up
to
hill.
college.
both
were
ways.
You carrying were you carrying 180 pounds of gear?
I was carrying 280 pounds of books, and then it was raining, and then there was a tornado behind me.
That does kind of sound like college in Texas.
Yeah. Alright,
God damn.
Cherri, you're up.
Alright, how long does it take to restring a bow?
It'll probably be your action.
Alright, I'll just restring my bow then.
Alright.
Christ.
Djungervral.
Shit. Damn it, old man. I said take cover. Throw 2 axes at this guy.
Okay.
So let's hand axe. When's the trip fail?
Well, yep, so one of them hits, and the other you're leaning back to throw, and then you feel something grasping your wrist. You look back and see a tiny little creature is staring at you with great big fish-like eyes. And
What?
it
You wanna
has
get
your
in the fight
wrist
too?
in its hands. It chitters at you.
Fuck it, I got 13.
No, it's not a fucking lake goblin, is it?
Oh, it's a fucking lake goblin.
No, those things are assholes.
Fuck
they're
it.
actually more dangerous than these raiders because they get if 3 of them gang up on you at once, they can start doing suffocation attacks.
Let me
I didn't
see.
get to show that off in my game, but yeah, they're a fucking nightmare.
Aw, and it's adorable too.
Does Djungervral know what those are?
No, it looks like a tiny little shark person.
Fuck,
They are
you wanna get in
serious.
this
They
fight?
are serious assholes.
What, do you want to get in this fight too?
Shiny! It taps your axe.
He looks left and right and then just lets go of the axe. Whatever, I got 12 more of them.
It makes Tuscan Raider noises and holds up its great new weapon aloft.
And then you see 12 more hands burst the water's surface, and they are now your legion.
Alright, you have placated the water goblin. Gloom.
Alright. I believe it is time I did a little bit of spell blasting. I'm going to shatter that Hreider who hit me and the thug next to him.
Okay. That's Constitution saves or Dex saves?
Gone.
Okay. Boop.
Be brought low and perish in the song of war!
Oh no.
They both fail. But your damage is ass, so neither of them go down.
I can't do D8s to my actual weakness. I should pick just D6 weapons and generally do a better job.
I'd say the concussive blast rolls across the island, but they are both still standing, if only just.
Josh,
Yes.
have you been drinking too?
No, I've been sleeping like 5 hours a night for a week.
You're feeling a bit Sean Connery.
Yes. Gloom, you're up. Or no, wait, you just went.
Yes, I am. Great. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Shatter.
All right, it's the Raiders. They shoot you.
Better.
They shoot you. Actually, they're having a really hard time hitting you, so they're going to go after Zan. Because she's out in the
Keep
open.
trying to shoot me instead. I'm shouting scald shit at. Never mind. I guess they can.
One of them gets Zan.
That many
at least.
rolls? That seems like so many rolls.
Yeah, it's
They're
4 guys.
But don't worry, they shoot like ass. Oh, but she doesn't have much.
Yeah. Then again, it's just, all on one character. Yeah. So, Zan, you just got plugged with a crossbow. It hurts a lot.
Yeah, probably. Bonus action attack.
Fuck you, dude.
Alright.
Only advantage.
So, he dead yet?
No.
Damn it.
Cover!
Key ruins on myself.
Hold on. You can't use 2-weapon fighting if you're not taking the attack action.
Ah, damn it.
So,
Well, then I'm off again.
yeah. Alright, and that's enough to drop him. Pew!
And you might want to come and join me in this shrubbery. Oh wait, yeah, behind that rock. Those
What?
rocks are 2 AC as well.
If you drop prone, you have advantage and get ranged attacks.
Yes.
But
Yeah, but then people have an easier time punching you really hard.
All one dude.
Yeah.
the one dude who probably can't make it in range. You know what they say about assumptions in Sav&D.
Yep. Alright, the guy in front of Hreider will attack Hreider twice.
I mean, the ground's all dirty.
Thump thump.
He hits once, and now, give me a dex save.
Alright.
Yeah, baby!
He fails, inevitably.
Crack.
So, this is... 7 thunder damage.
Alright, he's still up. Also, have you been tracking your HP just on your character sheet, or no? Okay, there we go.
I just haven't updated it yet.
Okay. And the other remaining thug who is still up is, let's see. He's going to take a crossbow shot at, probably Hreider at this point, because he's the only person who's out in the open. Pew! Miss.
Misses.
And then he's going to pull back a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get some cover. And Hreider.
Alright, retard boy. Now they're actually shooting, you might have a point. I'm gonna start with a Warhammer attack.
Okay. That's a solid hit that drops him like a sack of shit. Down he goes.
I like the timing. It's like, okay, yeah, it's time for cover. Whack.
Bonk. That guy's brains just splatter out onto the ground.
There's a tree right down here.
Oh no, you're gonna have to go take cover with Djungervral. I choose to stand in the open!
With Djungervral and a goblin.
And those goblins are jerks. Though this one apparently has been won over. I actually have a special code word that makes goblins obey me, and it's shiny panties. Not even kidding. I actually have a thing wherein Gloom has a rolled up wad of additional underwear, just extensively for getting goblins to leave her the fuck alone.
And it's a valid strategy. Let me tell you.
Goblins
In
fucking
truth,
love underwear.
Theory just goes commando all the time and just
Yeah.
owns panties to make goblins leave her alone.
That's not true, because aren't you wearing the underwear of ultimate comfort?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, there's that pair, but right.
They've seen a lot of use. Thank goodness you have prestidigitation.
Cherri, you're up.
I-
Bonus.
Yeah, I was gonna bonus action
Oh.
to healing word Zan.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that up, and then we'll do Cherri. 6 hit points
Nice.
to the clop.
Whoop, that should be 13.
Right. And Rogue with your newly restrung bow.
Effing saltwater piece of shit. Towards the same guy. And I'm stealth, so I think that's another d6.
Alright, which guy? I have...
This guy.
Okay. Sure, that's a solid hit for 4 damage, and then 4 damage. Alright. He is still up, if only just. Also, yes, it is 2d6. Unless you're
2d6
multi-class.
on level 3. No. Okay.
That's exactly enough to drop him.
Woohoo, I did it.
Do you want me to
Hiding.
show you a cool thing you can do on your character sheet? For sneak attack? Here, let
Wait,
me...
what?
You better get taught.
Yeah, y'all about to get taught some shit.
This shit's about to get turned.
Boop. There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, you can just put that in the second line of the damage macro on the front of your character
You
sheet.
give it just type sneak, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. I will do that for all my weapons momentarily. Can you take a bonus action to hide in the same spot?
I mean, technically there's no rule against it, but, I mean, they know where you are, more or less, if they want to start, like, throwing cocktails at you.
Yeah.
To the other tree.
I went over to the other tree. Hang on, let me see the range on this. What is the range on a short bow? I don't even remember. 80? Okay, yeah.
Long.
Long as fuck.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go whoosh
Whoosh.
and take my ninja mask off.
Alright. I mean, you could move over there and then hide as your bonus action.
Yeah, I just move on a section.
And Djungervral.
Mop.
Mop.
Hey, little one. Want to see something cool?
Ah!
Djungervral will poke out from over the tree, and he will throw an axe with Reckless. It's a 15 hit him.
That guy behind the rock?
Yeah.
Let's see. Just barely.
And I assume he goes down.
He does indeed. Bloop.
Always fun to watch the blood and ichor spray from the skulls.
Ah!
And then he will hike back, and he will...
Please don't teach the goblins how to throw axes.
Alright, the goblin throws an axe.
Yes!
Alright, it can see one... Let's see, who's in range even?
Ooh.
1, 2, 3... 4. So on a 1, it'll be the enemy.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yes!
I don't think that hits though, unfortunately. With disadvantage too. No, it does not. But yeah, you just see your little axe go sailing through the air and just like thump into like the front of this guy's boot.
Djungervral will hand him an axe and go, you put your shoulder into it. You're throwing with too much of your wrist.
Alright, Gloom.
Well then. By my own hands, I think it's time I saw you bastards dead. Oh, and what luck, a present. You've all grouped up rather nicely for me. I'm gonna blast the 2 raiders and a thug.
Okay. Holy shit.
Now you be brought low!
Alright. Let's see. The 2 raiders might make it through this. Let's see. Say con save. Boop, boop. Alright, so half of 19 is 9, so this guy is almost blown apart, and the other guy is blown apart. Blit. Well, you guys have mopped these fellas up pretty nicely. There is one guy left who, let's see, I think he's going to run away.
Yeah, you can fucking try.
Does River Goblin get a reaction to throw at him?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and off the map he goes. Boop.
I have a heavy crossbow, so I'm gonna probably kill him.
I have a longbow.
And I'll
Alright,
spend the
and down he
D6.
goes. Blit.
Yeah, because I've got my bardic inspiration, I might as well spend it. Flank.
Alright, all of the enemies are dead at your feet.
Ah, the smell of blood and shit in the morning smells like a battlefield.
The
Alright.
goblin thrusts its arms into the air and then, like, just leaps down out of the tree and just starts eating this guy's face off.
That's fine.
I like this little guy. He's ugly and he likes axes. Reminds me of himself.
Be sure to cut off the head and just let it leave with a snack.
Leave with it. Hell, I almost want to take it as a pet.
Do not take a river goblin with you.
Definition of feral creatures.
The fuck's a river goblin? Is that what this little thing is?
Yes, that's a river goblin. They
It
live in
starts
rivers as
dancing
opposed
from
to
foot to
oceans.
foot.
They tend to have like rather large tribes of their people, so I mean,
That's
you
like
can
having-
take it along. Odds are particularly high that 6 of them will eat you in your sleep.
And they have lots of diseases too, so it's difficult to take care of them.
That is also... Wait, take care of them. I mean, they have lots of diseases, so you're very likely to get a whole bunch of diseases. Which is why I say, if you are going to take it, then make sure you keep it in your own tent.
Djungervral will shrug, retrieve what his axe is, and then give an axe to the little river goblin. Work on your aim.
Ah! And it picks up the axe and just hucks it into one of the corpses, and its head, like, slumps off.
There you go.
Alright, is there anything actually of any use on any of these fucks?
There is leather armor on all of them, as well as a bunch of crossbow bolts and mundane weapons.
I mean, I'll top up my quiver to its maximum again.
Yeah.
Shit, and we haven't even got to the undead yet. Today is gonna be such a good day.
I actually believe that we should camp up before we reach our final destination, hit the undead in the morning, and then make our way back to the Druid's Grove with plenty of daylight left to kill.
You don't look all too well. Let me patch you up.
Alright.
There you go.
Obliged, Hoofs, obliged.
Almost as good as new.
Almost. Yeah, oh yeah. Spend an inspiration. Yeah. Does this actually... Oh, I was going to say does this look defensible. Let's move a bit of ways away from the river before we actually camp up, though, because they are actually a genuine night threat. They will eat you in your sleep.
Sell most of the things out in the woods. I don't really see the point.
You're welcome to camp by the river if you'd like.
Smells too much like shit over here, to be honest.
Well,
I
it's
was
going to smell
genuinely
like
thinking-
shit wherever you go.
That's true. Leave a trail of corpses and that smell tends to stick to you.
Sure, that was what I meant.
You aren't gonna stick around to meet your new in-laws, retard boy.
Ah!
What? They make better company than you, I gotta say.
The goblin, like, bounces up to Hreider and starts leaping from one leg to the other excitedly.
Look at him. He'd almost be cute if he wasn't so fucking disfigured.
It smiles really, really wide, revealing a maw of shark-like teeth.
Oh, that's a good corpse-eating monster. You go and eat the actual corpses.
It belches up somebody's finger. Blah.
These things are so charming.
I want to try and pet her.
Okay.
Oh.
Make an animal handling check. Oh,
Well.
okay. Yes, you do not lose any fingers. Instead, it's wearing a tattered bluish purple cloak and like nothing else. So its tiny little shark goblin dick is just flopping around, and a shark tail that's like stubby, like a little corgi's tail, starts thumping back and forth. Blah.
Who's a good goblin?
Blah.
You are. Yeah.
Blah.
Gosh.
See, Gloom, the thing's fine. It even likes the princess over here.
Dagger eyes.
Great. Shall we go make camp then? I still say away from the river is best.
Yeah, sure.
You're right,
Yeah.
sensible.
And we might as well figure out watches. I'll take one of the later night ones, considering I can see in the dark just fine. I suspect the humans should probably want to take the first one.
Djungervral shrugs. Ain't got much else to do since we haven't fought the zombies.
I don't know, think healing thoughts, I suppose.
Alright, so the party has made it the rest of the way to the edge of the bog, pretty much. And sets up camp.
Gonna go scouting, princess. See if you can't find us another fight.
No.
Ah, you're no fun.
Djungervral, why don't you make me a charisma check with advantage?
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. When you start like heading off towards the bog, the little water goblin just goes ah and starts following you.
Hey!
Oh boy.
Looks like we've got a little party member.
Ah!
I can't believe he's bringing Vermin along.
Ah!
What can I say? You kill a guy with an axe and you bond.
Disgusted gloom noises intensify.
I'd be less disposed to hating this if the token wasn't just so cute.
It is straight up face-eating vermin. I think the only upside is the potential for it to eat Djungervral's face in its sleep.
What should I call you, little guy?
Facey the Face Eater?
What kind of name is that? Needs a
Something that
warrior
eats
name.
Faces.
It's gonna be throwing axes and taking names and eating corpses. Let's call him Little Scourge.
Call him Murloc.
I speak orc. I take it that was a goblinoid, however.
Yes, that is a goblin.
Yeah. I'll ask if it speaks orc. It might do.
It does not.
Alright.
Alright, let's see. Let me just.
Djungervral will take his watch explaining the finer points of body maiming with an axe to Little Scourge.
That can't understand it, so you end up just playing charades.
What are you talking about? Every man understands the beautiful art of murder.
Alright, DCL, if you look in the bestiary tab, you have a new little friend.
This is the best.
Alright, so yeah, the party sets up camp. Does anyone have anything they'd like to do in the night? I know one of you does, but how about the rest?
I'm gonna cook up a nice meal.
Okay. I assume you have spare rations, so that's totally fine.
Yeah, I have more than enough rations.
I'm gonna carefully place the idol somewhere not next to where I'm sleeping.
Okay.
The idol of nightmares.
All right. So let's zip over to Gloom, who's got some business to attend to.
Yeah.
What's the plan here?
Well, once my watch starts near the end portion of the night, I'm going to sneak over to Djungervral and kill him and the goblin.
Okay. Who else is on your watch?
Does anyone else have dark sight?
I have a 90 feet.
Are you going to be on this watch?
No.
Dope.
All right, so you are alone. I'd like you to roll me a d4, however.
Okay.
Okay. So you start sneaking over to Djungervral. Make a stealth check, if you would. Okay.
And that's a d6, my last bardic inspiration die. 18.
Okay. You get over to Djungervral in his sleep. Let's see. He is incapacitated and unconscious, so let me look over
Actually,
here. What?
I'm a barbarian. Oh, wait, no, I forgot Danger Sense works differently. Wait, to gain this benefit? Oh yeah, it works differently.
Danger senses on dexterity checks, or saves rather.
Yeah, I was mistaken for Pathfinders.
Oh, yeah, like the light sleeper thing.
Let's see. Where are the conditions at?
Doesn't every attack count as a critical hit if the creature is paralyzed? So I guess
he's
it's a condition
unconscious right now because he's asleep. So
Pretty sure I can
attack rolls have advantage, and any hit is a critical hit. So yeah, first make an attack roll just to make sure you actually plunge your dagger into something that isn't his armor, because he is, fairly tough.
That was the goblin first, though, because I'm killing that before him, so don't wake him up.
Oh, the goblin's not there.
Oh, the goblin isn't there. Oh,
No.
okay.
You don't even hit me.
So yeah, you do hit Djungervral. Djungervral, what kind of armor are you wearing?
I am wearing, I think Scaleman.
Okay, so you're probably not actually wearing that armor then, but
Even without that, that misses.
yeah. So you hit Djungervral. You drive your blade into his battle scarred flesh, and he wakes up with a shout of pain. But you haven't done any lasting damage. And then does an 18 hit you?
Yeah, an 18 hits me for no damage.
For 1 damage. It has a minimum damage of 1.
Okay.
But yeah, out of the darkness comes the river goblin. Thump.
Ah, you fucking cunts. I had a feeling you'd try to do this in the dark of the night. Couldn't fight me like a real man.
Alright, so from the goblin screaming, everyone is now awake and sees, Gloom is standing over Djungervral with blade raised and now dripping with blood. And
I go again. I'll let him shit talk me on the ground.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you kill my
Wait,
guy.
didn't 10 hit him while he was lying down and sleep anyway?
No, it did not, actually.
Wow.
Only because of Barbarian.
Yeah.
That Constitution to AC means his iron hard flesh deflects the blow.
Deflects as opposed to dexterity, right? Right. Ugh, a harder person, the coup de grace. Alright, I mean, I swing again.
I'm not gonna let you.
All right, yeah,
quite literally, I'm going to keep on stabbing until this man is dead.
All right, we I think we need to break out into initiative order, but before you roll, let me pop out some mappage here. Let's see. Premium assets camp. Bullshit. There's no. Here we go. And this is here.
I'm so sorry it failed, and also glad it failed. Very mixed feelings. I'm glad I'm not outright killing a party member, but I realize that the reality is one of us has to die anyway.
Well,
Alright.
I think with Djungervral, it wasn't a matter of if he was gonna die, it's just a matter of when.
I told you, it's not a matter of when, it was a matter of who.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move you guys over to this map here. You guys are a little bit more upriver. And yeah, put yourselves wherever you want to be around the camp. Wherever you are, Djungervral and Gloom and the River Goblin are going to be pretty much adjacent. Okay, so yeah, the River Goblin just leapt out of the tree at you, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, now let's roll that initiative. I guess everyone wakes up. None of you have finished a rest, so you're all injured as fuck still, if applicable.
Not even a short rest?
Did anyone push their hit dice buttons? No. So.
I mean, we didn't really get a chance to.
Can
I
you spend,
asked if anybody had anything they wanted to do.
can you spend inspiration on initiative?
You sure can.
I'm
Yeah.
going to do that.
But you already
Good thing
rolled?
I did.
Too late anyway.
What are you talking about?
I'm rolled higher than you.
Ah, fuck, you rolled higher than me. No, Goblin!
Yeah, I cracked.
All right. Oh yeah, Goblin gets to roll. Let's see how that does. DCL, you get to control the Goblin.
Okay. Let's see. He's got a dex of +2. Ah,
They've got a thing. If you've got an NPC block, you just click their name in the sheet.
It's pretty great. But all right. Boop. Zan, you are the first one to wake up to the sound of goblin screeching and bloody murder.
See, Zan is a real nice person unless you try to wake her up during her sleep, so Zan is going to pick up her bow, which she rarely ever uses, finds the source of the noise, sees it's the fucking goblin, and she will shoot.
Holy shit.
why does the Goblin have to pay for the sins? She was so innocent.
All right, well, she's not dead, or he's not dead. He's just unconscious. Just falls out of the tree.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then
we'll go back to
immediately fails one death saving throw from falling out of the tree and taking damage.
And
What the
then we'll
hell's
go back
that?
to
Why are
sleep.
you shooting the Goblin?
Fight over day, please.
Fight! Gloom just tried to sneak in the night and kill me.
Sweet, I stabbed
Don't
you for 10
care.
damage.
All right, yeah. You roll, you get stabbed for 10 damage. Or, yeah. And you roll. It's your turn. You are not wearing your armor, but you do have your weapons available to you.
Of course I want to rage for resistance.
How many rages you got left?
I got one left.
How? You spent 2 today.
Don't you get those back during long rest?
No. You haven't had a long rest.
Here, let me
It's
see.
in the middle of it.
Barbarian.
I picked tonight after you spent all your rages on purpose. I intend to kill you.
Do you have maximum?
Yeah, you don't get your third rage until 3rd level as a barbarian, which you do not have.
Must finish the long rest.
You did not.
Gosh, you must finish for long rest.
You are in the middle of a long rest.
Yeah, I picked my time. If you hadn't spent your rage in that last fight, it probably wouldn't have been tonight I killed you. It would have been a different night. True, tried.
What can I do?
Well,
So now I have to think.
How long are you going to be thinking for?
I need to see my options.
Gotta
Make sure.
react quickly.
Well, mages have fuck tons of range, so running away is probably not an option.
Also, she has a crossbow. You've seen her use it.
Yeah,
She has a
to
crossbow.
great effect.
So, I think the smartest option here is a grapple check, which I will have advantage on.
You're lying down.
I can.
Get up
I can
first.
You can stand up without provoking a talk
Yeah, yeah.
opportunity. So just for the record, DCL, the grapple condition reduces a creature's speed, and that's it for the first turn.
I thought if you were grappled, you couldn't do anything
You
until
can.
you.
That you need to be upgraded to the restrained condition, which would be like you tie her up or like throw manacles on her, pin
I
her
thought
to the
what
ground or
happened
something.
Was like if you grapple her. If I like initiate a grapple, then it's like yeah they can't. I don't
No.
understand that. So it's like if somebody grapples you, you can just move away.
No, you cannot. Your speed is reduced to 0.
Oh, but you can still attack.
Yes, you can still attack.
Yeah, I can go back fucking wild on you.
That's
So it's like if you're giving someone like a Russian bear hug and they just keep shivving you in the side.
Can you cast spells on grappled?
Yes.
Yep.
The only thing grapple does is reduce your speed to 0.
That sounds weird.
No, you're just having a tussle with me. I still have these perfectly usable hands, and they're going to be able to push shivs into you or kill you with spells.
I mean, attacks I can understand, but casting spells?
Most spells don't even take many components. I mean, I'm a bard. Most of my components are just shout at you.
Probably just dead then.
Yeah.
I mean, look, here's the reality of it. You could potentially just chop Gloom down with your double attack.
Yeah,
You could.
I'm just gonna have to double attack. So let's double attack. Longsword, longsword.
Only one hit.
And for not great damage.
Sweet.
Alright,
And then still have movement.
you do.
Well, I still have movement. Wait, she can reaction me, but
Yes.
let's tempt the fates. I'm gonna move over to Hreider. And you miss.
All right.
Okay. River Goblin. Let's see if he. Goddamn it, you guys. This, alright. And a successful death save. Cherri, you hear fighting in the camp.
Just gonna like peek out ahead and just take all this in. Oh, it's finally happening.
I missed while trying to kill him in his sleep.
You fucking cunt. If you want to kill me, at least challenge me to a duel.
No, if you could shoot him to death, that'd be great. I frankly don't care as long as he stops breathing.
Not sure if you can attack at the end of this. You know what? I'm going
You can
to.
bonus.
Yeah, I'm just going to prepare an action to bow somebody.
So it took half your movement to stand up from being prone because you were asleep.
Oh, okay, then.
So
Okay,
yeah,
then
you
I'm just
made
gonna
it
move over there and
fine.
hide. That's fine.
Okay, that's
I'll just use all my movement to move over there and hide.
alright. Hreider, there's fighting.
Oh. Boy, Whelan's bloody beard, what the hell is going on?
Globe's trying to kill me like an assassin in the night.
Hreider rolls over.
Yeah, he just goes back to sleep.
I'm gonna make a wisdom save. Skow, can I ask that you make a charisma check against this wisdom save?
Sure. Ugh. I don't see me succeeding, sadly.
Watch
All
it.
right. Nah.
Trying to kill him, that's one thing. Icos. Boss. So, gonna crawl out. And now it's time to zap someone with inflict wounds at second
You don't
level.
want to get in the way
Oh,
of
God.
this, old man.
I hate the boy as much as you do, but you're
He's still
going
drawing
against God's laws.
Don't make me do this, old man.
You're the one that's violating the damn sanctity of a ship and its crew. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Alright, so Gloom, you duck back as Hreider reaches out with a fist crackling with baleful energy. Zan, the fighting is continuing.
Zan groans, goes back to sleep.
Alright. Gloom.
I didn't know what to do this, old man.
Just
Fierce 9 damage on the two of you.
Thunderwave.
Yes.
So what's the area effect on a Thunderwave?
I'm just going to place it so only hits these two.
Okay, I was gonna say just blast Zan out.
Yeah, I don't want to hit Zan. No, Zan's nice. Zan's
Also,
got that
speaking of
stupid
Zan, now you thought the goblin shrieking was bad. This can be heard for 300 feet in any direction. It's like a lightning bolt just struck in the middle of camp. Boom!
Get out of the way, old man. He dies.
Alright, you both take 5 thunder
Um,
damage.
Okay.
I'm going to move around to there.
Alright. Djungervral.
I offered you peace. I offered you a fucking duel, and you tried to stab me in the middle of the night. You fucking coward.
Alright, then do me a favor and hurry up and die. I mean, I'd like to go back to sleep personally.
You chose your fate.
I know.
Longsword.
Miss hit.
11 damage.
Yeah, that's
Oof.
it. That one was a scary hit. I might actually go down then. Damn.
Alright. River Goblin! Roll a 20, you magnificent little bastard. No. That's a
That's
success.
still save.
Oh, wait. No, I should. No, I already did my 2 actions.
And Cherri. Now Hreider's in the fight.
Let's leave it up to a D100. Why no? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay then. Well, that means that Djungervral is gonna get hit. Oh well.
No, he goes down.
And arrowed in the back.
Finally, I can get myself some damnable sleep.
Well, let's see what Hreider has to say about this.
He's dead now. Let's all go to sleep.
I'll look to Hreider. He got killed by a goblin.
Wait, do you make a con save or just a roll 20?
That's a death save.
Yeah, for a death save.
You just press the death save button on your character sheet. But we'll
Nope.
we'll keep that 20.
Okay.
It was really not worth all of us killing each other and, multiple people dying.
Yeah, no, I hadn't meant to miss. That was my bad for rolling like ass.
Alright, well, Hreider, how's this gonna go down?
This was in the cards for the first
Well,
moment, I'm afraid.
This is actually what Cherri said, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Talking, we can't hear you, Merz.
No, I'm thinking.
Actually, shouldn't Djungervral have had disadvantage on all those attacks because it's into the fucking dark?
I assume there's a campfire going of some kind.
And even then, she's close enough that I can see.
Yeah.
Well, it was it was Gloom's watch, so
I mean, the other
would-
point would be that the stars are out because it was clear weather and you're on an island with nothing above you at all. So
Yeah, I
There's
hadn't
star
put
and
out.
moonlight.
Regardless, I wouldn't have put out a nice warm fire. I just intended to shiv him, cut his dick off, put it in his mouth, feed the goblin to him, and then be done. I was going to get really graphic and dark. I whispered to Savin, I was like, she's going to let this go for now. When the camp comes, she's going to attempt to kill him, and it's going to get messy. Didn't expect it to go this messy, sadly.
I'm gonna do another wisdom save.
You're on the side.
Another 21? What the fuck?
Yes. He may have had it coming, but he still broke damn rules of gods. I cannot let that pass. And even if I did, I wouldn't stand with you any longer, lest you drive your damn knife into my back as well.
Ah, that's a shame. I liked you, old man.
So, would you like some tactical advice, Merzendi? Oh, never mind.
Oh, I go down no matter what.
Boom!
Tempest save.
I assume you're going to try not to hit Djungervral with this blast, or are you?
Yeah, I'm going to try to avoid Djungervral.
Okay.
Yeah, I go down.
So, yeah. Gloom goes down and then gets blasted back 10 feet. Boom!
And then I'm gonna move into cover behind this tree. Since Djungervral did get shot.
Okay. There is a goblin gasping for breath and, like, bleeding out onto the ground.
Stab on its face. God damn it, you rolled really hard on the thunder wave. Fucking your character wanted me so dead.
Let's see.
It's
Zan.
fine, this is karma.
There have been 2 mighty explosions in camp now.
for the love of God, seriously? Well, gotta keep on staying positive. Either one of those two people is dead, so that means more space to sleep.
Any actions?
Nah.
Alright. Gloom, make a death save, please.
Come on, get up, you beautiful bitch. Damn it,
No,
that's
you
not
failed
getting
one.
up at all. That's one fail.
Djungervral, make a death save.
Nope.
You
failed.
also fail once.
No, he fell twice already. He rolled
No,
a
I
2.
didn't.
First,
one.
he got to keep that first roll.
Yeah. River Goblin, this could
One
go
more.
either way.
Yes!
It stabilizes. It's fine.
Fucking resilient goblin bastard.
The goblin does not deserve death.
Even if TCL dies, he still has a character now. Cherri.
I'm not gonna shoot you, old man. Just thought if one of them went down, then we could just get this settled once and for all. And I decided, well, maybe Djungervral.
Any actions?
I am the knight.
I'm the motherfucking Batman. Hreider.
Alright.
So,
I'll
just
take your word on that, gal.
as a side note, we are in the territory where if either of these two roll in that one on their next death save, they die.
Yeah. But... Damn sensible doesn't deserve to go like this. She can at least have some proper, honorable combat. So, Gloom is getting spare dying,
Okay.
and my last spell slot is going on Djungervral for Healing Word.
Okay. Djungervral gets back up. Gloom stops dying. I'm amazed nobody came out of this dead, even the goblin.
Ah, fuck. God. Damn it, woman.
Alright. I think we're out of initiative order then, unless anyone wants to stab anybody else in the back.
Ah,
Alright.
Ah, that fucking cunt. I told her my beef was done and over with when we did that duel. That she just had to keep the grudge.
Can never trust a tiefling. Blood will show through. I've always heard.
Guess I don't have any stupid remarks against your wisdom this time. I know she didn't like me. I didn't like her either much, but I thought she had honor. I thought she followed the code. If she wanted me dead so much, she should have just told me to my face, and we could have settled it then and there. Hell, she did tell me to my
She did
face,
multiple times. What the fuck?
and I'm the one who spared her. Guess that shows what a tiefling's worth in the end. What do you want to do with her, old man?
Zan's going to get up. Could you all just, please, for the love of God, shut up, rest for a bit, and settle this in the morning? Please.
You're not a part of this, princess.
Oh?
Thunderwave.
Hey, don't kill the goblin. He's not a part of He's not a part of this. Why are you so mean to the goblin?
Oh, hold on. If we're going into action, we're gonna need to roll for the
You're supposed to be a nice
for
person.
initiative again. God damn it.
Yo, what the fuck? That's brutal.
Yeah, that's brutal. All right.
It's
Yeah,
Robin.
everyone who wants to get involved in this shit, roll initiative.
I'm gonna try to save my little goblin buddy.
Think we have a good idea who's going for. Holy shit!
Yeah, the sad advantage.
All right.
Damn it.
Wow, I'm amazed that happened.
Yeah.
Come on, little goblin friend, you can do it.
God damn it.
And if he survives, we get to find out what those 2d4 rolls are for, and it's going to be a doozy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking tribe. I wanted that vermin gone before it was too late.
All right, Hreider. You see Zan pulling her blades out and going for the goblin.
I'm going to fire a sacred flame as a warning shot past Zan's head.
Okay.
The fuck is wrong with you people? That thing is literally vermin. It's just because Savin's tokens are cute, you fucking pricks.
It is cute. It's a cute little shark goblin. All right, Djungervral.
Djungervral will pick up goblin and move him away.
Okay.
The fuck is wrong with you? I thought you were supposed to be the nice one.
Well, maybe I'm not your fucking princess.
I have to deal with the nickname retard, and you're upset because I called you a princess. If anything, the name's just fitting.
Let me show you.
What, you gonna try to kill me now too?
No. I don't have the energy to waste on that kind of shit.
I squint. Either way, leave the river goblin out of this.
Listen, I thought we were just going to go away from this place because those things are fucking dangerous. I may have been nice to it, but you don't want to see what's going to wash ashore about here. And I don't know, an hour, 2 hours?
Just scared of a few little river goblins. We're trying to go on a quest to slay a goddamn bailiff. If you can't handle a few of these little creatures, how are you supposed to beat a creature of legend? A little magic steel is going to suddenly turn you into a hero.
A few. A few. These things breed in packs.
What, and you think killing one of their own is gonna make it better? The thing liked me. If anything, that gave us insurance against them. And I thought I was supposed to be the retard. What do you think it's gonna do when it has a dead friend washed up on the shore and your blood on its blade?
You haven't seen the world, boy. Now move out of the way.
Not letting you kill the creature.
What would killing it even change, Zan?
It would be at least a worry of my fucking mind after all this fucking idiocy you all been going through. Come on. I've been trying to be nice this whole time. Do you think a nice person survives in this world? Really?
Well, I guess it's about time you showed your true colors. Djungervral will take the dodge action.
Okay. Zan, it's your turn.
Just okay. Have fun with your rats.
Okay. We're out of order.
But if there's 20 of them in the morning, don't blame me.
Okay. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to do? Or, you gonna return to bed, I guess?
Tie up Gloom and then sleep.
Okay.
Kinky.
Where are you tying her up?
Next to the fire. No need to be rude about this.
What do you want to do with the Tiefling?
Can decide what on the morning
Fine.
when we're not all completely dumb spent.
Fine. She may have tried to kill me. At least you follow the fucking rules. You've shown me that you can at least be a leader, so I suppose I'll just take your word on what you want to do with her. But either way, you know she's gonna be coming for me.
Aye. Best she's likely to get is a sword and a straight up fight.
Djungervral will check over poor Riven Goblin.
Alright. It's stable, it's not bleeding out. You figure it'll wake up in about an hour.
Djungervral will tuck it in gently next to its bed. Stay strong, little Scourge. This is not your battlefield to die on.
Oh.
Bury me.
So Zan, you're going to sleep, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look at a thing real quick.
Let me look at the 20 goblins real quick.
Yeah, it's like you fucked up leaving that goblin alive.
Oh no. Actually, this is not what you think it is. Hreider, where are you going to sleep?
Whichever tent is unoccupied.
Alright, Djungervral, you're also going to sleep?
Djungervral is checking over poor little Scourge.
Yeah, he's fine. He wakes up in an hour.
All right. Once he's woken up and fine, Djungervral will pet him on the head and finally go back to bed. Don't worry about that bitch. We got her all nice and tied up. We won't let her get away for her crimes.
Alright, and Cherri, what are you doing?
Everyone went to bed, so I'm gonna keep watch with my amazing 27 stealth.
Oh yeah, that's
Alright.
right.
Do you
Wait,
have
wait.
dark vision?
I do not. I should probably move closer, but
One quick thing.
Uh-huh.
Stoker, I know you're out there. Are you gonna make a mess of this too?
you hear no response because that would break stealth.
I'm going to take that as a no. And Djungervral will go back to bed.
All right. I have the I picked up what's not a talent. Traits? I forget what they're called.
Feats.
Anyways, feet.
Feats.
Yeah, I have the stealthy feet, so I can move from cover to cover, and as long as I end in cover, it counts as me keeping my stealth up. So I'm going to move from cover to cover to, the edge of the firelight
Okay.
and stealth in the tree. Use second story work to just run up the tree because I can.
So what
Right.
you're saying is that this is AD&D, and what's going to happen is the rogue is going to be the only survivor. The rogue and the old man.
Well, we'll see. I do have one final question then. Are you keeping watch on the camp to make sure no one kills each other, or are you looking out into the river for enemies?
I am almost 100% certain that Djungervral's not going to try to kill Gloom. Slightly worried about the river goblin, but I'm just going to keep an eye out like this way and the approach.
Okay. I would like you to make a perception check with disadvantage, please.
You know what? I'll use my inspiration to just make it a raw.
Okay.
Not that it'll help
Wow.
because it's me rolling, but what?
That was a really bad
Where's
roll.
my,
So
where's my
we'll see.
perception? Oh, wait! I actually have perception trained. I'm amazed.
No, you guys have not finished. Well, yeah, I mean, you do have an
Okay,
hour
so-
before the. All right.
Hey, I canceled out an 8.
Sorry, what mine was second wind still.
Okay. You see the goblin sneak out of Djungervral's tent and start sniffing around, like, out here. Sniff, 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 sniff. It seems to be, like, looking at the blood that Gloom left splattered all over here.
Okay. I'll continue to watch it carefully. Make sure it doesn't try to eat Gloom while...
That's exactly what it's gonna do. It's like, after a couple minutes, it just starts creeping towards Gloom's tent.
Hey, when do I come
Wait,
to?
she stayed.
You
she stayed
so
off.
those 2d4s I rolled were for how long it takes for the goblin to wake up and then for you to wake up. So you're gonna be like medically unconscious for 2 hours after this thing wakes up.
Boy,
so
she's
it's
stabilized. She's
unless
not-
someone stops it, the river goblin is gonna
Stabilize
creep
is still
into
a problem.
Gloom's tent and eat her
It's
face
going-
off.
It's going to get a warning shot by its foot.
Does that wake up Djungervral?
You know, probably not. After all the bullshit you guys have been through today. And yeah, the goblin will scamper back into the tent, and it will not
Thank
try
you.
anything else. So, good job not letting Gloom get killed by a goblin in the night, I guess. Because that would absolutely have happened. I was so looking forward to it. Damn it.
Yeah, I saw it happening as well. I was like, that thing is gonna revenge kill me. Bollocks.
It's going to eat your face off.
Yep.
Alright, so, yeah, the morning comes a little bit later. Now you guys can burn all your hit dice. You get them all back, then spend them. Gloom, you wake up with 1 hit point.
Oh, you only
Right.
wake up with one. Wait.
Well, Gloom only wakes up with 1 because she was unconscious.
You
Oh.
just heal to full after a long rest, right?
No, the way I run it is you get all of your hit dice back after a long rest, and then you spend them.
Hmm.
I still had 2 hit dice left unspent. Am I able to spend them?
No, because you got knocked unconscious.
Oh. Are the hit dice at least topped back up to 3?
Yes, you get all of your hit dice back.
Cool.
Ugh.
Savin,
Uh-huh.
can I lobby for inspiration? I was playing up to my ideal of loyalty.
You know, yeah, I think all of you can just have inspiration after that. That was good stuff. Good job, everybody.
Well,
It
more
was
than
very
that,
damn funny.
more than their sunshine. Djungervral will say to Gloom as he wakes up.
Gloom won't respond.
Bah.
Yeah, let me spin the hit dice of. Oh,
That's all it needed. Boop. Oh,
oops!
God.
I tried to heal it. Well, you tried to heal it. Sorry.
Mega
Oh, it only
Goblin.
had. Oh, it only has 7 hit points.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
never mind.
goblin. It has
It's like-
exactly as many hit points as Jeffrey does.
Jeffrey!
Jeffrey!
Well, you don't have to worry. You're in luck. The old man follows the same rules that I do, so we're not gonna kill you. At least not until he says so.
Gloom stares.
But I have my eye on you now, Sunshine. You're not gonna catch me unaware like that again. If you're gonna come after my life, it's gonna be a fucking fight.
Gloom stares.
The goblin sniffs at you and bares its teeth. Ah.
No, Scourge.
My eyes glow at that thing with eldritch fire.
No, Scourge. You're not allowed to eat the tiefling. Besides, you're worth better food than that.
Wow. Also, I should probably adjust its little token size too, because it is a small.
I won't have you eating the poisonous corpses of Oathbreakers. Raiders are an unruly band. We have very few rules, and the ones we do are pretty loose. But we have our rules, and we follow them because they are important. Even I follow the fucking rules. And Djungervral will leave it at
Gloom
that.
gives no
and walk away.
response.
Alright, so, yeah, once Gloom wakes up, you're tied up, so you can't really do anything, including tending to your wounds, so you're in a tremendous amount of pain.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to try and escape from your bonds, or are you content to just wait there for Hreider?
Fuck it, I might as well try and escape.
Alright.
Flip. Probably not enough.
No, it is a DC 15.
Nope.
Hey, stop all that wiggling.
I don't do it when anyone's fucking watching me. Jesus.
Well, Djungervral's not going to be moving from that spot.
Oh, then I don't.
You moved over there.
You moved your token away, you
Yeah,
dick!
he's right there. You're within.
I'm in a tent!
Oh. Wait, why are you in a tent?
Because
Oh.
Hreider put her there.
Okay, Djungervral doesn't see shit.
Well,
Fuck.
alright.
Yeah, I'm not doing this shit while I'm being observed. That is what we consider fucking stupid.
Alright, so
Stupider than a
when...
murder attempt, that's for sure. That one looked like a sure thing.
I'm gonna retrieve my arrow that's probably still sticking out of the ground.
Brutal.
What about the one that's sticking out the goblin?
I didn't shoot. I shot at the goblin's foot, like right next to it.
Aren't you also the one? Oh no, it was Zan who shot the goblin the first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
that
I
arrow.
didn't do anything to the goblin.
Yeah, sorry. My bad.
The goblin warily approaches you.
Oi, don't think I forgot about that arrow you shot into my back, Skulker. Don't worry. At least when I settle my beef, it'll be to your face and not to your back.
It was a coin flip.
I bet. Can't expect a Skulker to follow the rules either.
I will if I'm paid to.
Yeah, sounds about right.
The goblin produces something from somewhere on its person. You're not really sure where this is coming from. But it has a small item in its hand, which it extends to Cherri.
Squint.
Djungervral's, eyebrow waist.
It's like a little speech card that says, "I'm fucking watching you, bitch."
Oh god.
No. It is a, like, medium-sized fish, which has had its head bitten off. But the rest is
How
still
romantic.
intact, and it just offers it to you, like a little peace offering.
Well, isn't that cute? It's trying to make peace with you.
Shrug. I guess I'll take the fish.
Aha! Da, da, da. And it starts bouncing from foot to foot, and eventually goes back over.
May have won over a Scourge, but I don't still trust you. I don't trust anybody who's good at moving through shadows. Means they're hiding more than most folk.
More than you know, kid.
You mirror how you act. You put enough wood and iron on your body, surround yourselves with a chant of your warbands, and you start to believe you're an arrow set loose for the hearts of your enemies. Stalk around in the shadows long enough, and hide from every problem, and suddenly you're as fickle and as easy as the wind.
At least the wind blows me to interesting places.
If that's how you want to justify it. I suppose you're just no different than a mercenary.
I mean, I told you that when we first met.
Just remember who's still giving you coin.
No one? Since we stranded here?
Well, I mean, I assume we're going to pay him once
Sorry.
we're actually done with this mess. He's not like you, who's just stowing away and for some reason still here.
Sorry, I had to run away for a second. The door. What I missed?
Nothing
Well,
much.
Hreider waking up apparently.
Alright. Last thing I heard was no different than a mercenary. And I said, no, I don't think I responded. Alright. I'm gonna go and check on Gloom to make sure she's not dead.
She's not, thanks to you.
You get an up nod.
Hey,
Oops, wrong button. Why did I click that? What?
I just got done telling you I don't trust you. Stay away from the tiefling.
The elf. Your racism is sneaking into other games.
I
DCL,
know.
look out.
Your token looks like an elf to me. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm
No, I guess there's an elfish bent to it because her horns aren't very visible.
Yeah, that's the main reason. It's like my mind is just putting in the pointy ears. I just got done telling you I don't trust you, so stay away from the goddamn tiefling.
Is that a paying request?
I mean, Haldar is the one who's going to be paying you at the end of all this, and it was his orders to keep her tied up. So you tell me.
I'm generally paid in advance. And if Hreider doesn't want me touching her, he should tell me himself.
Well, I'm telling you for him. Don't touch the tiefling.
I highly doubt you speak for the old man.
Speaking of which, I think it's about this moment that Hreider stumbles out of his tent. Finally waking up after a long, rough night.
Looks like I won't have to.
Oh. Here is the part where you tell me that nothing interesting happened last night, and that was a really fucking bad dream.
No dream, unfortunately. You got your tiefling tied up in the tent over there. Staring daggers at me because she can't cut me with her actual blades.
Maybe you should have stopped trying to force a fight with her.
I didn't force any fight with her. I just didn't help my tongue. She had a problem with that. She shouldn't be with raiders either way. She fought me. She lost. I put it behind me. She didn't. Now she's in this mess because she couldn't drop the grudge.
I'll finally speak up at this point. Amongst raiders, I was perfectly fine with everyone else except for you. Fucking bite your tongue.
I'll bite no tongue for an oathbreaker, except maybe yours.
Ugh. Keep your mouth away from me, you damned pig.
The fucking tiefling slave who can't even keep her honor, calling me a pig. That's rich. The way I see it, you know better than the dirt you lay on.
You keep saying oathbreaker.
I have no words to him.
I swore no oath.
You swore no oath, but I'm not talking to you. You're just a mercenary. We know where your allegiance lies.
I assumed she was as well.
I thought Gloom was with the Raider band.
Was a slave, yeah. I mean, I'm a better paid. I'm actually a better positioned slave than Djungervral, because Djungervral's a human slave, which means he's super duper double scum. So you can see where Gloom is epically indignant at all times in regards to taking shit from him.
In this setting, human slaves are beneath tiefling slaves.
By like a lot, because usually they get executed instead. So yes, this entire time it's like a constant shit from someone who actually should have had their tongue taken out and their face branded wide open. And so it's like this endless, like, crashing weight just on her will to live and put up with it. So no, she seeks to kill him. But she has given up on explaining it because Djungervral is epically retarded.
Merzendi, if you've been talking, we can't hear you. I assume you have, and that's why you were texting.
Stop muting yourself.
I was just letting you guys talk. Alright. Have I fed you yet, Gloom?
Morning, old man. I hold out against you. Would that you could see the reasons for my indignance and have let it be handled between us, but I don't fault you your intervention.
I had no objection after you two fighting a duel. Waylon knows I was rooting for you that time, but
unfortunately, the old man wasn't that lucky.
She would just look like plaintively at Hreider, like, just make him stop at least for like a minute.
Djungervral, go sit down, eat something. Maybe go and practice throwing axes or whatever it is you do for fun.
Djungervral will go over and sit and eat without even any objections.
I guess I missed the part where we actually had studded leather armor. In the sorry, never mind. For a minute I thought that was a loot.
Well, old man, what's it to be? As I say, I don't fault you, although the fact that you're given rights to Chattel is still irksome beyond belief.
Here's how I see things. We only survived that battle or that crash by Waylon's intervention. He brought us together. He gave us a purpose to kill that Berg, and maybe even as well to destroy this undead thing. And that means no matter what social class you had before, even though it rankles me, you have been chosen by my god. And what you did was that you went and put a personal grudge ahead of a divine duty.
I was meant to die in war,
do
right?
it honorably.
Aye. Maybe you put the eyes of Waylon on that one's life, but I and he were the last ones standing on that boat, and I saw many more of them fall before my blades and my words than his. And you know what, Hreider? Fucking I wish I were back there. I wish I were back on those boats fighting, dying that way instead. Because I tell you this place is a dark and empty one, and I don't see Belle's eyes hearing nothing. That idiot's going to get us killed, and I wanted him dead before it became the end of us. And let's face it, the only one thing that idiot can do is take a few blades to the face. So I sought to do him in before it would become an issue. I failed. I admit that. I don't regret trying so much as I regret failing. But as it is, I'll see to your judgment. No more tries.
Djungervral doesn't say anything, but he gives a
So
comment.
I'm trying particularly to stay out of his earshot.
He's sitting over here and he's eating. He's not saying anything as long as you don't look at him.
Alright.
You have
Is
the
that-
final say, Hreider.
'Tis a dark thing to not feel your God with me.
Hreider, I think we died.
I want to say things, but I'm holding my tongue.
We may well have died. But Wayland sent us back. Storm swept us into his shores. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we are just dead versus some deep layer of a hell. But
It's certainly starting to feel like divine punishment.
I'm not going to give up on Wayland, not going to give up on the mission.
What about me then, Hreider? You going to give up on me? Tell you what, I'll oath it true. Not a blade will be raised against you or your kin, an actual oath as opposed to one of taken slavery. So be it on one condition. When this mess is done, we go our separate ways, and that be the last of it. I want to find me a real war, some real people to fight, some actual adventures to see to.
I'm not saying this out loud. You gave your oath that you would drop it there.
No, I didn't. I didn't oath for the goddamn thing.
You didn't know, but you still lied.
What? All you did was an insight check. An insight check that told you that she wasn't going to kill you then. She never said
Yeah.
she wasn't going to kill you.
Yeah, indeed. My exact words were, "No, I'm not going to take another swing at you, at all." The deception was like, eventually, I'm going to like try and stab you in your sleep, but because I wanted there to be some chance of getting caught beyond my own inept failing, which happened. No, she hasn't made an oath until this point. You haven't heard her say anything that sounded remotely promising or any of that shit. Because again, just totally a slave.
Alright, I'm going to make... I'm going to make an insight check, and it's technically unnecessary because I already have inspiration, but I'm going to invoke my flaw of being judgmental and rarely changing my mind once a judgment is sat.
Alrighty.
Alright, you can pass your inspiration off to somebody else.
Does anyone not have inspiration?
Nope, we all just got it.
I give you bardic wisdom. I give you bardic inspiration on that insight check. Does that work? Can I spend
It's
that?
too
like
late.
That? Oh, it's too
You
busy
need to do it ahead of time.
Yeah.
You know what? I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, great. Oh well, Gloom. Such is life. It was always a possibility for failure.
I don't know if I can trust your oath. You already went against the ways of the gods once. You might again.
Alright.
I'll not have ye stay with us and fight with us.
Alright, such as it be.
You can take your blade, couple of days worth of food.
I bought plenty under my own means, unless you're taking it from me.
Djungervral will actually stand up, finish his bread, and go, "Now hold on a minute, Hreider. I'm not questioning your authority here, but I thought it was you who said the gods all had a plan for us." She broke her oath, sure, and I don't trust her either. But maybe we don't need to trust her. Maybe we just need to see what the gods have in store for us. After all, we had all this chaos in the night and not one of us came out dead. If that ain't divine intervention, I don't know what is.
Ah, yeah. Orc snipers.
Fireworks.
Fucking 4th of July.
Maybe you're right, boy.
Listen, Hreider. I know you don't like me. In fact, I know you want me dead. I didn't much care for it before. But now I see you're a man of your word. When it came down to it and you could have let me die, you stuck to the code instead of forsaking me. I thought you were just an old sea dog chasing after glory, but instead you proved you're a real leader. You'll have my blade and my blood, because I don't bleed for anybody who doesn't have iron in their spine. I'll follow your commands from now on with no complaint. That all right with you?
Hreider nods. Well, seems that you have a most unlikely one speaking up for you, Gloom. I'll take your oath if you'll still offer it.
Aye. Although the chance comes that I might be able to take it back, I will follow through. I oath it, my blades, my words, my spells, no harm come to you. Only a words and utterance cast would be to heal. I will be at times come, when we come to part our ways, you let me leave with my own intact.
Hreider will draw out a small packet of salt and use it to make the symbol of Waylon on Gloom's forehead.
There's like a small hiss because she's still like covered in fucking cuts and lashes. I deserve that.
I accept your oath and give you mine in turn, but when our duty here is done, you may go free with all that ye possess and all that ye have earned along our journey. We'll make no move to stop you, and we'll pray for you to find out the wars that you seek.
Well, here's hoping. I'm hearing good things about the bears and the boars down to the south and east. Might even be a little bit warmer, if wetter. Wetter than the ocean, apparently. Now, how about untying, if you please, because I am cramping up something fierce.
Let's hold on first.
What's
Some of
wrong?
those cuts are still. Some of those cuts still look a little too fresh. I have 7 hit points, and then, yeah.
Alright, obliged. Cool. And Gloom will stand up, and then you know that sound when you've got a few popcorn left in the bag that hasn't quite popped, and you have to shake it out. Her back sounds like that when she just finally stands up again.
That doesn't seem healthy.
Don't worry, Hreider. Even if she's breaking her oath, it intends to kill me. I'm used to it. Having some people around that want to have me dead has only made me stronger so far.
Curiosity be it, Djungervral. What causes a man to end up in a lower position than such as mine? I've known most humans who do their crimes to end up on the noose, or dead, their heads cut off.
And yet the
They're a
fates
very
have,
poor sort who'd want to keep you around.
and yet the fates have had it that my master is dead and my freedom won. So if anything, I'm of higher status than you.
That earns like an eyebrow twitch. Like, he's just retarded, I think. I think he's just retarded.
Either way, it's Hreider's word that I follow now, not yours. You can hate me all you want. I don't intend for that to change, but it's not going to matter worth a damn. You know what will happen if you try to come for me again.
I gave an oath. An actual one. It ain't gonna happen.
Now, Hreider, let's get marching on and see exactly what these gods have in store for us.
Alright.
I say we take a little while longer. Let Gloom get herself fit and ready to fight.
Yep, Gloom, you can go ahead and spend your hit dice. And yeah, good stuff, everybody. It's that was intense. Womp womp.
More than half of the party trying to kill each other.
Now let's move on, shall we?
I think you all fail to see the miracle here. That being that Djungervral is still alive.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Not for lack of Cherri trying.
I thought a miracle that fucking
Goblin
thing is still alive.
If Hreider did not literally roll 2 20s on his wisdom checks, Djungervral would have been dead.
Yeah.
The luck is so hilarious to me. I love
Yeah, no,
this.
the dice saw you and saw what was going to happen and were like, not yet will Djungervral fall this day. Gloom, your attack is a piece of shit. Gloom, your second attack is a piece of shit. Gloom, your charisma is shit. Your charisma is shit. Save him!
The gods
I was
chose
just
Praise our Jesus. I say praise!
Yeah, it's
gods.
I've never so much looked at this with like a complex series of wanting to succeed and wanting to fail really badly. Because believe it or not, I don't want players dead, but I'm like, I'm gonna play this in. I'm gonna play this in really, really deep. And if I feel guilty later, then so fucking be it. But the dice were like, that's not how this is going down. I'm like, fuck
The gods.
yeah.
The gods bring salvation to the salty.
Yeah. I don't want that to be an ideal that's reinforced, though. I feel like that's something that shouldn't be in this world.
Nope. Djungervral will listen to Hreider, but it's still gonna be Djungervral.
Alright, well. Let's see. Do you guys want to press on for the next encounter, or do you want to call it here for the night?
How long have we been going? 3-something hours?
Almost 3
2
hours.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh yeah,
let's go.
2:45. Should we at least get up to what our next encounter might be and then call it there instead? So just we
Yeah.
make it past the even 3?
Ah.
Alright.
I mean, if everybody else wants to stop, then yeah. But I want to press on personally.
And so the 3 is a good point to go, but also I know that Savin has done not much of a sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm going to get much more sleep because doggo. Although she's
Yeah.
finally stopped squealing from across the house, so that's nice.
Good start.
The salt has soothed her.
God, there's so much salt you don't even know.
The puppy adventures. Poor Savin.
Alright, so. Let me edit this map a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Boop. Alright, so yeah. You guys have made your way to the edge of the bog, whereupon you see a great many small withered trees peeking up out of a sludgy, tarry black swamp, and at the very edge of it you see a fallen log on which sits a small lizard-like creature with a little pair of horns poking out of his blue-scaled scalp. And he's got a bandolier of strange potions and vials across his chest.
Potion seller.
Gods be fucked. It's blacker than an orc's rectum in here.
I mean, those would usually be green.
Well,
Shit.
actually, yeah, I guess you guys did come here in the day, like at the beginning of the day, so I'll open this
Okay,
up.
so I was confused.
What?
I thought the forest was just like absorbing light.
Nope.
It's a bog.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a bog. Alright, so yeah, there's this little kobold is sitting on this log. He seems to be absorbed in carving a little piece of fruit with a very long, curved dagger that's probably made out of bone.
I'll greet it in Inferno.
Right, he looks up and blinks and says, "Ah! Demon!" He hops up. Also, people!
Aye, that it be.
Djungervral is deadpanning, and he's just going to keep moving.
My name is San. Who are you?
Friend or foe?
Oh, fuck.
Why are you saying hi to the locals? We ain't got time for this.
You shut up. Be nice for once.
Are ye friend or foe with the undead around these parts?
Foe. I have come here to destroy the foul creatures.
Fuck me more, vermin.
Then you best get along, because we're already on that job.
Ow. Wait, you picked up the bounty too?
What? This is a fucking bounty. I thought this was just something the druids wanted done.
Druids?
From the south.
Listen, we
Wait,
can kill two flies
What
with one
direction are
stone.
they from? Northeast, yeah.
The kobold blinks and says, "No, the people from Scorehaven put up a bounty on the undead."
Shit. Well, ain't that something? Get some nice rewards from both ends then.
There's a long moment before the kobold goes, "God damn it, my goddamn mouth."
You
Don't
could
worry.
have probably gone and cashed that one in without a fear.
It's fine, we'll share.
No, we won't. Not unless this motherfucker plans to take out half the zombies himself. And I don't know about you. The motherfucker's a pipsqueak.
Hey!
It's fine. I will share.
Fine. If you want to
I'll fucking take you, you big asshole.
This is Gloom's first smile all day.
Djungervral looks down at this guy, and he kind of like looks around. It's like, am I being pranked?
Please don't. I'm gonna get in between. Not
What?
today.
I'm not gonna fight this guy. He's half my size.
One
What's
day.
funny-
Could we go one single day without a fight?
You want to go, you little punk? I'll fuck you up.
I'm not even trying to fight. We got better things to do. You're the ones who wanted to stop and say hello.
What's your specialty as far as combat's concerned there, cute thing?
Oh, well. He turns a lighter shade of blue and says, I throw things that go boom.
Excellent. We're low on things that go boom. Well, we have a few magical equivalents. You're one of them fancy pants mixers from down south.
Ah, that I be.
Alright, suits me fine. Hey, Djungervral, this man's more potent than you think.
So
In
you
more
say.
ways than one. Ow! He points to his dick.
That gets again a tiny snort of amusement.
Seriously? No.
I
Well, at
like
least
him with
he's got.
scales.
At least he's got a sense of humor, if nothing else. But the point is that we got a job to do. So let's stop wasting time and get back on the trail.
Alright, as far as trail, you learn anything about these zombies before we've gotten there?
Okay, I'll help you, but I want a full share.
Full share.
Yeah. I did like a week of research on this shit. Come on.
sounds fair with me, but it's Hreider say. And I'll knock a thumb towards Hreider.
Hi.
Good day. That's unequal measure. That's fair.
Alright, dandy. What's your name then, blue stuff? I'm Gloom.
I'm Jeffrey. Pleasure.
Jeffrey, that is a very southeast name.
Will you two
I get to put him in box! Yes!
will you two get a room already?
We can talk about that when we go collect our reward.
Sure.
Anyway. So zombies. Well, bog corpses. The folk who drowned here in the swamp come back to life. Some kind of spirit's been stirring them up. What's it called? A white? Yeah, one of them.
A white. Wouldn't have thought a white would have been dredged up by a great beast, although it was spitting out salt-cursed corpses.
Don't those need magic?
Fucking. Alright, time to consult the dictionary of Gloom Brain for what the fuck a white is and what it's capable of.
Alright, let's break out the old bestiary here.
Much obliged.
So, whites are fairly potent undead as far as corporeals go. They fight with weapons as well as any mortal does, and they can drain life with a touch. Like most undead, they're immune to poison and exhaustion. They have dark vision. And they resist all physical damage not made with magic or silver weapons. They tend to be commanders amongst undead, rallying the lesser creatures under their banners and leading them to war against mortals.
So what?
I explained that, but it's in generally more like bardically mythical terms. It's
So what?
the same story as gotten across, but with gravitas.
So what? We need magic weapons to kill the white, and magic weapons to kill the white to get the magic weapons to kill the bailiff. The fuck happened to the good old days where you just can solve all your problems with normal steel?
Well,
I
at
mean-
very least,
We left those at the
your
mainland.
blade was silver, right?
Aye. Silver Warhammer.
You got any more silver to your name? It might very well be that, hey Jeffrey, if you are one of those alchemist types, you got any silver and oil?
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean, come on, I did the research.
That's fair enough.
Looks
As
like
broad as this man is in far as name, and I'll point at Djungervral, he is probably the person you want up front doing the weapon swinging if you got spare for him.
Right, about that. See, I thought I was here all alone, so I only bought the one. I'm probably better throwing bombs anyway, so if you want it... He takes out a small vial of powdered silver solution and sort of weighs it at Djungervral. Yeah, you can have it if you want to go get punched a lot.
Djungervral will walk up and take the silver dust. My job to do all the bleeding, so might as well get to do some of the hurting.
Yeah, it won't
Yeah.
be so much as bleeding, but good luck.
Good luck with that, yeah.
Psh, I don't want to hear any doubt from a tiny lizard man.
Call me tiny one more time, I swear to God.
Which
It
god?
turns out that Jeffrey's got a fucking foot-long schwongus.
Gotta fuck you in the ass, prick.
Ah, the man who tried that, I squeezed my rectum so hard that his dick popped off.
Whoa.
You only make me harder. Bueno.
Just a moment of silence from the kobold.
Brutal. Let's go.
That's
No one
right,
makes
they
a
call him
butt-
Djungervral, the vice asshole.
No one makes a butt boy of Djungervral without bleeding a little.
Oh, that made me cringe. I felt that one up in Bifkin's Ridge.
What? You were a slave too. You telling me you never got raped? Geez, sheltered life you lived.
Cherri's
Notice
just
how
gonna.
large I am. It happens to be that they would. Never mind. I'm absolutely not discussing this portion of my past.
Djungervral shrugs and walks on.
Wait, you were being serious? Yeah.
That's
Never mind, let's go.
He's too retarded for jokes, so I actually do suspect that with his asshole, he crushed a man's penis.
Look, the story went like this. I was a slave. People tried to do whatever with slaves they will. So, one of them thought I looked pretty. Don't know why. They wanted to make a bloodboard out of me.
He was blind. Shit, I can't even finish that line. He thought I was pretty. Was he blind?
Even Djungervral was like, I don't know why he fucking did. So, he came over to do something. Got him a little bloody. Got his friends and chained me up. Thought that would be the end of it. But I'm a fighter. I proved them wrong to the very end. The way I see it, life is full of people who are going to try to beat you down and tell you what you're worth. You have two options in the matter. You fight back, or you sit there and take it. And Djungervral, he don't sit there and take nothing.
Yeah, obviously you have to be on hands and knees for proper receival positions anyway.
So little word of advice for you there. Don't like me calling you tiny. Do something about it. That's the way the world works.
I would advise not picking your penis, apparently. You know what they say about those, like, retard strength? That's why they make good farmers.
Jesus Christ. The kobold
How
is
slow-
noped out of this encounter.
Yeah. How sloped is Djungervral's chin? No, nothing. Alright.
I swear, the whole of you must have lived in the most civil and noble raiding ships if you haven't heard conversations like this before.
Dude, I'm from a
Everyone-
college.
Yeah,
Fuck.
The fuck's a college?
the kobold's educated.
The
And I
fuck's
at
a
least
college?
aquatic.
The kind you can't afford. Come on.
Djungervral shrugs and moves on.
Alright. And yeah, I think we'll call it there for the day as you guys head off into the bog, and as the camera starts to fade out, we see a glint of metal from up on the ridge to the south as a figure, skeletal and emaciated, steps out of the shadows. The white has come to play. So yeah. That was an intense session. Oh boy.
I apologize that we were bogged down.
Oh!
And then you just had to ruin it.
You just don't
I
like
think you mean
puns.
I think you mean made it better.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I fucking that line there was outro material.